Hello? Hello? Amazing morning!
Amazing morning!
Ang hina naman na energy nyo. Amazing morning ulit!
Amazing morning!
Malakas na palakpak nga! Yan. So, welcome po to our Product Knowledge 2020. Who among your first-timers po o yung hindi pa nadidiscusan ng business? Taas po kamay. Wow, ang daming first-timers. Palakpakan po natin sila. Welcome po to IM Worldwide. Sobrang special yung gabi natin ngayon. Tama po ba?
Yes!
Okay, alam ko sa kayo sobrang excited na. Naka-ready na yung mga phone nyo, naka-live na. Yung mga questions nyo po, no, naisulat naman na sa isang maliit na papel. So later, collect na lang po natin yan. So ngayon po, no, to give you idea po, no, sa pag-uusapan natin ngayon, we will more focus sa ating product na barley and acai berry. Okay po ba yun? So yung topic po tonight, dun po magpo-focus. Okay? Baka mamaya magtanong ng ibang product. Okay? Dun muna po tayo sa barley and acai berry. Clear po tayo dun? So ako po si Marlon. Ako po yung mag-i-introduce. And I'm so honored po na introduce sa inyo isa po sa mga the best, okay, na person kung bakit po tayo may magandang product. Tama po ba? Sino po dito yung dahil sa magandang product na to, kumikita na ngayon yung iba, milyonaryo na. Tayo po yung mga kumikita. Yung mga kumita sa products po natin. Sige po kayo mahiya. Kayo po, hindi kayo kumita. Iba nahiya lang, okay? Sige, ito. Sige. Taas na lang po yung kamay na na-experience kumita sa mga products natin. Ayan. Sobrang dami. So, sobrang daming natulungan po nung products natin. And syempre, walang ibang tao, okay, na makakapag-discuss nito kung hindi yung mismo na nagsusupply po sa atin ng the best product. Okay? And siya po mismo, because of these products, is 20 years na po. Pakisabi nga po, 20 years.
20 years!
Cancer-free. Grabe, pinapalakpakan po yan. Okay? And because po sa taon na to, sobrang dami pong natulungan ng product natin. Iba't ibang klase po, pati sa ibang bansa. And ito po ay kilala, no? One of the legend po pagdating sa showbiz industry. Ayan, sino po dito nakakita ng artista? Taas ang kamay. Bukod po sa akin. Ito po ay talagang literal na artista, isa sa mga magaling na artista. Kilalang po sa buong Pilipinas, pati sa ibang bansa. And ang pinaka-the best po, we are so blessed kasi part po siya ng IM Worldwide family. Ayan, yun po yung kaibahan. Marami mga may barley sa iba't ibang company, pero wala yung tao po na to doon sa iba. Only in IM Worldwide. Excited na po ba kayo? Yes! Okay, so may traditional clap tayo, no? Pag tinawag ko po siya, ang gagawin natin, ibibigay natin yung best natin. Okay po ba yun? Kasi hindi niya rin ibibigay yung best niya kung hindi po bibigay natin yung best welcome natin. Okay? So, pag sinabi kong 1 milyon, gagawin lang isang palakpak, isang padyak, sabay mo na malakas na hiyaw. Sample nga po, 1 milyon. Ayan. Medyo sabay-sabay po tayo para di magmukhang popcorn. Okay? Sabay-sabay po. Okay? Okay lang ba practice? 1 milyon? Ayan. Kung gano'n daw po kalaki yung pangangailangan, dapat ganong kalakas yung pagpalakpak. Okay? Nakikita daw po sa pagpalakpak yun. Okay? 2 milyon, 3 milyon, at sa milyon-milyon palakpak, okay lang po, tayo lahat. And sabay, dapat yung pagtayo po natin may kasamang hiyaw. Yung pinaka-the best po natin. Okay po ba yun? Yes! Ready na po ba kayo? Yes! Yung mga nasa likod, ready na rin po ba? Yes! Huwag na natin patagalin. Our Barley Queen, para sa kanya, 1 milyon! 2,000,000! 1,000,000! Ayan. Paghalata yung hindi nakarinig. Okay. Our barley queen, para sa kanya, tuloy-tuloy na natin. 1,000,000! 2,000,000! 3,000,000! At milyong-milyong palakpak for Miss Maritoni Fernandez!
Amazing morning! How are you all tonight? Very good! Dapat very, 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 very good! Wow! It has been a while. Kailan ba yung huling product knowledge seminar natin? Last year pa. Hello everyone! How is everybody? Excited ba kayo? Ilan ang mga first time ako nakita? Raise your hands! Maganda ba ako? Alam niyo ba kung ilang taon na ako? I'm 51 this coming March. I know, right? I'm so gorgeous. You know, it's because of all our products. Nilalakla ko every day. No, but, joking aside, it's really a pleasure to be here tonight to meet all of you and to see you all kasi aside from the mga special events ng I Am Worldwide, bihira naman ninyo ako makita. Except syempre yung mga leaders, di ba? Yung mga leaders natin na parang ng mga anak talaga lahat yan kasi nga ako ay 51 na. At ang pinakamatanda yata nating leader dito, 30-something lang. Diba? Sobrang bawata, sobrang yayaman. You know the one thing I know that I did wrong in my life? Dapat kasi maaga pa lang nag-networker na ako. Diba? But it's never too late. Ika nga, diba? Better late than never. And of course, as the Lord plans everything in our lives, I know that there's a purpose and a reason kung bakit hinintay niya talagang mabuo ang I Am Worldwide bago niya akong pinasok sa network marketing. Correct? Yes. Okay, so, how many of you know that I am a cancer survivor? Raise your hands. Wow, everybody. How many of you know my story? Very few lang pala. Taas nyo, yung storya. Wow, mga 20% lang, 30% lang. Sino ang mga gustong marinig ang aking storya? Oh, you all want to hear my story. Hindi ka, wala talagang kasawaan. Okay, very good. In a very short version, para kasi we only have an hour and a half, I think, for tonight. And marami na yung topics na i-cover. And of course, ang main topics natin is the benefits of our products. Para pag nagpe-present kayo, alam nyo kung ano yung mga sasabihin nyo sa inyong mga kliyente. And also, I want to leave a little time in the end to answer some of your questions. Okay? Tandaan nyo po, I am a cancer survivor myself. Most of what I will be sharing with you here tonight is based on my personal experience. I am not a doctor. I don't claim to be a doctor. I don't want to get into trouble with doctors because doctors are also our friends. Kung hindi siguro dahil sa mga doktor ko na tumulong sa akin, wala na rin siguro ako dito today. Okay? Our products are food supplements and they really help enhance our immunity and of course help us to get better. But once you are already sick, you have to do what the doctor tells you to do. Okay? Like they said, like people say all the time, prevention is better than cure. Ang galing nyo, wina ako. Ano pala? Alam nyo na lahat eh. Okay, so, anyhow, let's start with my story. I am, like I said, 51 years old. When I turned 30 years old, I was diagnosed with stage 2B of the right breast. Okay? Breast cancer. Full-blown breast cancer. At the time, nagbakasyon lang ako. I chaperoned my mom, who was the one who was sick. She had what they thought was a blood clot sa lungs. Okay? And ang tinatawag doon, pulmonary embolism. Okay? So, ang sabi ng doktor dito, ika-cut out daw a big part of her lung. So, syempre, major surgery yun, di ba? Eh, ang papa ko naman is the first cousin of Rudy Fernandez. Kaya talagang pamilya kami ng mga magaganda at mga gwapo. It's really lahi, okay? Pero as you all well know, si Tito Rudy is in the other world already, di ba? In heaven already. So, anyhow, at that time, he was running for mayor of Quezon City. So, nung nagkasakit ang mama ko, my dad was the campaign manager for Tito Rudy. So, hindi niya masama na mama ko papuntang Amerika. Ako, bilang panganay na anak sa pamilya namin, ako ang sinabihan na kailangan sumama. Ako yung chaperone. Little did I know na pagdating sa Amerika, kasi, okay, a little rewind. A little before that, mga 2 years before this incident, meron na ako nakakapang bukol on my right breast. Dito sa may underwire. Okay, ladies, admit, sino mga nagli-lift na bra? Huwag kayong magsinungaling. Lahat tayo need a little help. Diba? Diba yung ating mga bra may underwire? Para medyo, whoop, konting whoop. Diba? Kasi pag wala, medyo, whoop. Diba? Ganun ang dating. So, of course, we need a little help. We use our underwire bras. The thing with that is, buti na lang, blessing in disguise, dahil doon, yung wire tumatama dun sa bukol. Okay? So, thank you, mga gumagawa ng underwire bras. Dahil sa inyo, nakakapako parate yung bukol. Because of that, nung nagpunta kami sa Amerika ng mama ko, naikwento ko dun sa uncle ko na doktor na nag-check sa mama ko. Sabi ko lang sa kanya, Tito, you know, I feel a lump and I had it checked in Manila. Okay lang ba English? Yes! Matalino naman ng mga taga-IAM di ba? Yes! Of course. You know, we're all social here. Okay. So, sinabihan ko yung doktor ko, ng uncle ko, na meron namang nakakapangbukol on my right breast. Sabi niya sa akin, well, you know, the doctors in the Philippines are probably correct. It's probably nothing to worry about. But since you're already here, let's do a needle biopsy. How many people know what is a needle biopsy? Raise your hands. Wala. 5 lang. Okay. A needle biopsy basically is this a whiteboard? Ah, there's a pen. Okay. It is a very, very, very tiny needle that has a clasp in the end. Okay? So basically, they will stick that into the lump, into the tumor area, and then in the end, it will grab a little piece of the tumor tissue, and then they will check that under the microscope or whatever it is that they check, if it's positive or negative for cancer. Okay? Hindi siya very invasive. Actually, needle lang siya. But this is the first step to knowing whether or not your tumor or your lump is cancerous. It is the beginning of a very long journey if it turns out positive. Okay? And in my case, it turned out positive. Okay? What is the next step after that? Of course, me thinking na chaperone na ako ng mama ko, yung pala, ako yung may sakit. How many of you have been sick in your lives? Badly sick. Badly ha, yung grabing sakit. Anong sakit po? Appendicitis? Appendix? Oh, cancer. Wow. So did you do chemo also? Or they just removed? Okay, thank you. Sino pa? Ate, sa likod. Or kuya, sino ba yan? Yes! Breast. Stage? 3A. And how many years?
3 years.
Praise God. Praise God. 2 more years. Clear ka na, di ba? Ganun yun, di ba? Yes po. Kidney. Dialysis. Wow, okay. That's a tough one. Kasi sabi nga ng doktor ko during the time, sabi niya, you know, out of all the cancers to get, you have the best kind. Sabihan ka ba naman ng ganun? Akala ko cancer. May best kind pala na cancer. Sabi ko, why? Sabi niya, because breast cancer is treatable, number 1. And number 2, it's a part of your body that can be removed. Okay? Hindi ka mamamatay kung wala ka ng boobs. Pero kung brain yan, brain cancer, mabubuhay ka ba na walang brain? O bone cancer, mabubuhay ka pa na walang bone. Diba? Unless you amputate. Di ba? And even then, if it spreads. And you know, cancer spreads through the blood. Ano ibig sabihin nun? What does that mean? That means, if you have cancer in any part of your body, it can go and travel to any other part of your body. Because your body is connected by blood. Correct? The blood goes everywhere. Alam naman sabihin mo, walang blood sa nose ko, safe yung nose. Walang blood sa tenga, safe yung tenga. Meron nga nagkaka-cancer ng tenga eh. Cancer ng ilong. Cancer ng mata. Cancer everywhere. You can get it anywhere. Any part of your body. Which is why it is so important to make sure that your immunity is high. Alam niyo ba, the only way to prevent cancer is to be healthy. It's the only way. Everybody has cells. What sabi nga ni Bea Alonzo, di ba? Sa sa commercial niya. I am made up of billions and billions of cells, di ba? So everybody has cells, and every day some die, every day some are renewed. You have new cells every day. It regenerates every single day. Alam niyo ba what is a cancer cell? It is simple. It is a regular cell that decides to divide faster than a regular cell. That's all it is. So, sino ang pwedeng magka-cancer? That's right. Everybody and anybody can get it. Do you know, I have no cancer in my family. So, hindi pwedeng sabihin genetic. Okay? Merong 5 yata na top cancer candidates in humans. Let me try to remember some. One is, sa breast. If you are over 40 years old and have not had children yet. Okay? Siguro kasi hindi na circulate yung mammary glands mo because you didn't have a baby. So therefore, the breasts are not maximized. I don't know, maybe something to do with that. But common sense, yun ang naisip ko. Second, obesity causes high risk of cancer. Look at me. Do I look obese? In fact, I exercise all the time. Okay? I've never been fat except when I was a teenager. Before pa ako nag-artista. Okay? So, that's 2 out of 5 na I'm not. Kasi I had my first child. I was only 26. Okay? 26 and then 36. My 2 kids. And then, I'm not fat. Okay? And then, I'm not a smoker. I don't drink alcohol except for social occasions. Ano ibig sabihin ng social occasion? Social-socialan lang. Yun ang social occasion. Social-socialan lang. Cheers! Cheers! Pero hindi yung ganon. Hindi yung up to the point na wasa ka. Okay? So, I'm not an alcoholic and I don't smoke. That's the third. Okay? Fourth. What is the fourth? I think it is high stress. High stress ang lifestyle. Hello, I was 30 years old. How stressed can you get at 30? Diba? I mean, my kids versus Lexi, I only had one child. Si Lexi was only 6 years old. So, paano ka masistress? Siguro asawa ko yun, stress ako. Wala naman ako maisip na ibang dahilan kung ako masistress. Diba? Kaya sabi nila, single women live longer eh. Oy, fact yan! They say that. Oh, and probably single men also. Okay? It works both ways. Pero my point is, stress factors, normally, imagine kunyari, banker ka, nag-invest ka for people, their money, tapos biglang nag-plummet yung stock exchange, hindi mo alam kung paano mo i-explain na mali yung stock na binili mo for your client, yun ang stress. Diba? Yun ang siguro, nahuhulog na yung buhok ko nun. Nakakalbo na ako nun. Sa stress. But, my life wasn't really that stressful. It was just average. Okay? Not more. Sino ba nagigising na walang stress sa buhay? Sinong mga nagpa-follow sa akin sa Instagram? Raise your hands. Konti lang. Ano ba? Maritoni.Fernandez. Follow. Right now. nag-post ako. Yung dinosaur, nakita niyo yun, yung dinosaur? Ano nakasulat doon? Every morning, how I wake up. Para akong si happy na dinosaur, di ba? 1 hour later, para na akong si Jurassic Park na dinosaur. Dahil sa mga anak. Di ba? Ganyan pag nanay. Raise your hands, mommy's here. Oh, mommies, is it easy to raise a child? Kahit feeling mo, today, I'm not going to shout. I promise, Lord, today I will be so gentle with my child. And then after 1 hour, so, totoo. Raise your hands, mga nakaka-relate. See, I'm not the only one. Dati, akala ko ako lang ang ganun. So talagang, alam mo yung feeling na, such a bad mom. Oh my God, in-internalize ko lahat yun. Yung pala, at the age of 50, I realized, my gosh, it's normal. We're all like that. Sinong hindi ganon? Raise your hand. Liar. Di ba? Joke. Okay, so, going back to my story. At age 30, I am diagnosed with breast cancer. Full-blown breast cancer. I am in the US as a chaperone to my mom. Ano ang feeling mo kapag sinabihan ka ng doktor na you have 6 months left to live? And you have a 6-year-old daughter. Okay? That is no joke. Siguro, yung 5 stages of grief, madadaanan mo in the span of 1 week. So, 1 stage every day. Kasi, to the point where you just realize, surrender na lang kay Lord. Correct? There are some things, most things in this world, we can control. We can control what we want to eat every day. We can control who we want to see every day, who we talk to every day. We can control being in a place that you want to go to or not. Diba? There's a lot of things you can control. But you know, sickness, you cannot control. And because I take that back. I was very much a control freak when I was younger. Everything gusto ko according to plan. Paggising ko, meron na akong to-do list. From the time I wake up until the time I go to sleep. To the point na pati damit ng mga anak ko, nakalakad na yan. Kung ano susuotin nila bukas. Yung ulam bukas, nakaready na yan yung menu. Pag merong isang parte ng bahay na hindi malinis, freak out na ako. Ganon ako nung bata ko. So, maybe that had something to do with me getting cancer. But you know, the Lord really uses sickness to teach a lot of us many things. It teaches you to chill out. It teaches you to remember that you are really not in control. It teaches you to accept that you only have a limited time in this world. And it also teaches you to appreciate the time that you do have in this world and to use it wisely. Which is why I decided I was going to fight this disease. My daughter was 6 years old. Ang unang tinanong ko lang sa doctor, can I win the fight? Okay, and my doctor said to me, it all depends on you. Depends on your mindset. I've seen patients with stage 4 who are still healthy today. And I have seen patients with stage 1 who have died. So you cannot, cancer is a very personal journey. You cannot generalize. You know, a lot of the times, kasi nga I'm very open with my social media, no? Like I just told you all, I have a public IG, Maritoni Fernandez. If you want to message me, go ahead, I will answer. Maybe not right away, but I will get to you and I will answer. And because of that, I know I have a platform. I can speak about my experiences. I can share with you what I have learned. Diba? But also, because of that, I have to be responsible. I have to be very careful how I manage my time. And time is very limited on this earth. 1 year is 365 days. Imagine it's already January 21. 21 days have already passed. That is 3 weeks out of the 52 weeks. 3 weeks is gone. How have you spent your 3 weeks already so far? Think about it, ha? What is our, as humans, ultimate purpose in this world? Purpose mo sa buhay mo? None? No? Nobody knows? Your purpose is to glorify God. That is your pinaka-importanting purpose. Even if it means just being a regular housewife. Okay? And how do you glorify God? How do we glorify God? By trying to be good people. By trying to help people. Correct? So when I got very sick, naging very clear sa akin kung payagan akong gumaling ni Lord, ano yung kailangan kong gawin sa buhay ko. Kailangan makahanap ako ng way na tumulong sa tao. It might not be in the regular way na pupunta ka sa squatter, tutulong ka sa mga mahihirap. Not that way. Iba-iba. Meron ganon. Meron namang nagtatayo ng school sa probinsya, tapos sasabihin, di ba, subsidized yung lahat ng mga estudyante dyan. Di ba? Everybody has their own way, but you have to find your way. And my way was, ironically, sitting in a hospital bed, very, very sick, thinking I was already dying. I read about this amazing thing called barley online. I was in reverse isolation. What does reverse isolation mean? It means nasa loob ka ng kwarto sa ospital na nakabubble. Kasi sobrang negative, sobrang low ng immunity mo, kahit ang nurse na nanggaling sa ibang pasyente, pwede kang hawaan immediately. And if you catch something, you will die because you have no immunity. Chemotherapy puts you into a state of no immunity. So I knew that I have to do something to help myself. What can I do to increase my immunity without taking more drugs? Kasi when you're in the hospital, all they do is keep injecting your IV. Okay? 24/7. Kahit tulog ka, papasok yan, injectionin yung IV mo. You don't even know what they're putting into your body anymore. You're just complete faith that your doctor is telling the nurse what to inject. And so they just keep putting antibiotics, painkillers, whatever. Sa loob yan, ng IV mo. So I got to the point where I knew that the only way I can help myself is to learn about my own disease. And that's when I started to do research on breast cancer. And I went through a lot of herbs. Imagine being stuck in a hospital for 9 months. You have time? You have a lot of time. Pretty much that's all you have. Diba? Yung mga sobrang busy sa mundo, minsan diba yung isip mo, Lord, pagod na ako, gusto ko lang magpahinga. Sandali lang, Lord, sandali lang. Ingat ka, be careful what you pray for. Okay? Baka mamaya sabihin ni Lord, gusto mo mamahinga? Di ka dito muna tayo sa ospital. 1 year. Rest enough? Is that enough rest for you? Diba? Be careful what you pray for. Isa pa yung purpose. Ingat ka sa purpose na yan. Yung purpose na yan, pag pinag-pray mo yan, baka mamaya iba yung purpose na ibigay sa'yo. Yung paraan para ma-reach mo yung purpose mo is not always an easy road. You know, I have to admit, that was what I prayed for. I kept praying for that for many years. Lord, show me my purpose. I want to have a purpose. What is my purpose in this world? I want to glorify you, Lord. Pero ang naisip ko, yung puro words. Diba yung, I want to be able to go to someone and say, you know, the Lord is so good. No, love. It's all love. Love, love, love. Diba? Yun yung nasa mind ko. But when you pray for purpose, the Lord might give you something as bad as what He gave me. Or He didn't give it to me. He allowed it to happen to me. Because it was through getting cancer that I discovered barley. Eh kung hindi naman ako nagka-cancer, hindi mo ako mag-research about barley, kung naman malalaman niyo about barley. Right? And kung hindi ko naman nalaman about barley, andito ba ako ngayon? Wala. So So it stemmed from the hardest part of my life. All of this came from really the most difficult journey I've ever had. Coming here tonight, I was praying in the car. Kasi, I don't do yung mga presentation na may nakaplano na. You know what I mean? Kasi I let the Lord speak through me. I want the Lord to use me to say the things that He wants you to hear. And I never know what it is. Maybe that's why even our old-timers, the mga leaders ng I Am, are always here. Because they know it's never going to be the same. Diba? It's never going to be the same. I will come here and you will listen even though you've heard me 10, 15, 20 times. It will never be the same talk. Okay? So, and I really pray every time I come here that I bless you. Because it is through my sickness that I was blessed. Ang hirap, no? Hirap pakinggan kasi isipin mo, worst time ng buhay mo pero yun yung pinakalaging blessing sa'yo. Dinaan ni Lord yun through the hardest time of my life. A lot of people ask me, how did barley become so big? How did we make barley so big? We didn't make barley big. Barley's been big since the time of the Bible. It's just that people forgot about it because modern medicine came in. And then all you want to do is, when you have a sickness, what do? Go to the doctor. What do you do after the doctor? You go to Mercury. Or to a drugstore. What do you do there? You buy medicine. Do you ever go to a doctor and say, can we just take organic? Do you? No. Exactly. Or, if you're not sick, and you just go for a checkup. Diba? Kasi a lot of us, we go to our doctors for a checkup. Does your doctor say, you are in great health, take barley, and stay healthy? They don't. Correct? What do they tell you when you're healthy? Do whatever you're doing, go home. They don't tell you what to do to stay healthy. They just tell you what to do when you're sick. Correct? Well, I don't want to live like that. Do you want to live like that? Do you want to wait until you're sick? Before meron kang gagawin para sa sarili mo? Diba? Yung mga mahal natin sa buhay. On average, how many people of you know at least 100 people? Know lang, kilala. 100 people each. Huwag maya, raise your hands. Me, I know more than thousands probably. 100 lang. 100 people. I'm sure everybody here knows 100 people each. Correct? Okay, let's be conservative. 50 people? How many people know 50 people? Raise high! Don't be shy, everybody. So everybody knows 50 people. Have you shared our barley with those 50 people? All 50 people? No, not yet. So what are you waiting for them to get sick? That's my question. Imagine how many here take our barley? Oh my goodness, all of you, halos. So you all take our barley. Have you felt the effects of our barley?
Yes.
You believe in our barley?
Yes.
Does it keep you energized? Does it give you immunity?
Yes.
It makes you feel healthy.
Yes.
It gives you the energy you need to get through every day.
Yes.
Kahit may sakit sa tabi mo, tabihan mo man, nahahawa ka ba? Ako, dalawang anak ko, bad cough talaga. Ako, katabi ko sila matulog. I'm 51. I'm the one that had cancer. Why am I the one that is the healthiest among the three of us? Because I'm the one that takes my barley every single day. Every single day. Not like them na, Mom, parang I'm getting dysmenorrhea. I think I should take barley. Oh, magbabarley ka lang kapag masakit. Diba? Oh, I woke up this morning, parang I have a headache eh. Ate, pagawa ng barley please. Imagine, nanay mo na supplier, ah. Kumbaga, dito na tumutubo. Bihira ka pang uminom. Can you imagine that? So what do I need to do? Every day, nakalatag na yung 1 sachet. Andyan na yung tubig. Pagbaba nila, oh, ano naman gusto mo? Timplahan pa kita, isubo sa'yo. Diba? It's really up to you. You make a decision for yourself. And once you've decided for yourself, you make a decision for your loved ones. You have to. Kung hindi, the one thing that is certain in life is death. Believe me. Do you want them to die?
No.
Do you want them to live a long, healthy life?
Yes.
How are you going to do that if you don't help? Because obviously, there is a secret that you know that they don't know. Correct? And if we don't share that secret, how will they know about it? Pag kayo nakakapanood ng sining maganda, anong unang sinasabi niyo sa mga kasambahay niyo pag-uwi? Yung mga kasama niyo sa bahay. Uy, ganda ng sining ni Maritoni Fernandez. Kasama niya sa Sharon Cuneta. Ganda-ganda niya dun. Grabe, sexy talaga ng babae yun. Panoorin mo, nakakatawa, nakakaiyak, pero nakakabwisit din. Lalo na yung mga parte ni Maritoni. Mainis ka, galing niyo. Don't you do that? Kakain ka sa isang restaurant, ang sarap. Pag uwi mo, shucks, na-try mo na ba yung ganitong restaurant bagong bukas? Pagdating sa mga ganun, ang dalakas ninyo mag-chismis. Pero yung barley, parang ayaw i-share. Swaps. Huwag swaps. Share naman. Diba? You have to share because it's good news. And you know what? I'm very proud kasi maraming barley na sa Pilipinas now. When I brought barley here in 2008, when I first brought barley back to Philippines, I was diagnosed in 2001. Okay? Early 2000, actually year 2000, turning 2001. I count from 2001 because nagtapos yung treatments ko on 2001. Okay? But as a cancer patient, it's from the minute you get diagnosed. Yun ang bilang eh. Okay? So pag, kunyari, year 2000, November kang na-diagnose, yun ang bilang nun. So by the time nag-November 2002, 1 year ka na. Ay, sorry, 2001, 1 year ka na. Okay? So now, it's what? January 2020. So how many years na ako? 20 years. Correct? 20 years. 20 years cancer-free. Praise God. Praise God. What have I done differently? The only thing I have done differently is drink our organic barley. That is the only secret. Be positive. Sino ba nega? Nega, eh, pakamatay ka na lang. Nega ka pala eh. Kakainis ka usap yung nega, di ba?
Yes.
Para silang vacuum ng kaligayahan. No, seriously, di ba? Happy ka, tapos nega ka usap. Parang feeling mo bigla. Pero kanina happy ka naman. They're like vacuum cleaners of happiness. They suck the joy out of anyone. Does it make them feel good when people around them are not happy? I don't know. You know now, I learned when I was younger, pag ganyan na-apektuhan talaga ako, sobrang totoo, isang oras kong kausap, pag uwi ko, galit na galit ako, lahat na makausap ko, galit na rin ako, di ba? Ganun ang feeling eh, nakakahawa kaya yung nega. Totoo hindi?
Yes.
Nakakahawa ang nega. Ngayon, pag nega, I'll talk to you tomorrow, bye! Ganun na ako, natuto na ako. Do not entertain it. You have a choice. It's so this world is already so difficult. It's filled with difficulties, it's filled with trials, it's filled with sadness. Be the light. Be the joy. Be the happy. Kasi that's what God wants. Not always a happy day. Imagine I'm the cancer survivor. And then I'll meet somebody that's never been sick. Okay? And they're always like, hala, ang sakit na ako. Ano ba yan? Maritoni, baka cancer ba to? Masarap sapahin. Diba? Kung cancer man yan, may magagawa ka ba? Too late, tita! Too late! Kaya nga sinasabi ko okay, ang dami nga nagte-text sa akin lagi. Okay, huwag kayong ganito Ganito, sample. Hi, Miss Maritoni. I am so upset kasi nalaman ko po na ang husband ko may stage 4 pancreas cancer or whatever cancer, pancreatic cancer. Gusto ko po talagang mag-try ng barley nyo. Pwede po bang bumiling 1 box? Promise. Yung mga ganon, alam mo, pinakikita ko kay Alexi Naktignan mo to. Paano natin sasagutin to? Go lang! Ibang company. Diba? Hindi talaga Number 1, barley is not a miracle drug. There is no miracle drug in this world. Like everything, it takes time and effort. Okay? You have to be consistent with taking your barley. Para kang alkansya. Every day, maglalagay ka ng piso. At the end of the year, meron kang magkano? May 365 pesos ka. Ano gusto mo? Once a week ka lang maglalagay para at the end of the year, may 365 pesos ka. Okay ka din. It's hard. It's really hard. You really have to tell them. There's no miracle cure. If, however, you are consistent and you take it even when you're not yet sick. Hypothetically speaking, you do get sick. Everybody gets sick at some point. Hypothetically speaking, you've been drinking your barley for 2 years and suddenly you got very sick. You know what is the difference? Whatever the doctor tells you to do, your body will be able to handle it. That's the difference. Like me, I'm a stage 2B cancer survivor, breast cancer survivor. If I was not taking the barley throughout my chemo, I would not be able to recover the way I did. Correct? So it is not a cure, it is a boost. It boosts you into wellness. I was gonna say, there are many other companies now all over the Philippines that sell barley. Do you know how many companies have approached me personally as a supplier? Asking me if I was willing to supply them? Ang dami. Ang daming startup. Startup na alam nila, kasi alam nila, ang flagship natin is ang barley natin, di ba? I am is number 1 barley in the whole Philippines. Sorry. It really is. And most likely the whole world. Because all the other barleys come from other parts of the world, but none of them are as good as ours. Yes. And you know what's amazing about our barley? It's organic, it's GMO-free, okay? It's gluten-free. Saka nakarinig na barley, which is a wheat, okay? But it's gluten-free. That doesn't even make sense, correct? But it does with ours. Why? Because it's still a grass when it gets harvested. It's not a wheat yet. And yet, God's gift, because I got sick, because I got better, because of the barley, I was able to bring the barley to the Philippines. Daming nagsasabi, paano naging yan ang the best? Ang I am 3 years old pa lang. Yung kumpanya namin, tagal-tagal na nauna kami sa barley. Excuse me, hindi naman yung I am ang pinag-uusapan Ang pinag-uusapan yung nagdala ng barley sa I am. Correct? Eh, ilang taon na akong survivor? 20 years. So, ibig sabihin nun, yung barley natin, 20 years na. So, they cannot. There's no argument. There's no argument to be made. We do have the best barley in the world. Our barley is so good, and it's so clean, and it's so pure, that we don't even have to add additives to our sachet. We don't put any sugar, we don't put any pampalasa, we don't put nothing. It is pure. Straight from the Australian farms. It's straight from the farms, into the sachet, into the box that you all have. Praise God, di ba? Yes. Praise God talaga. Unpolluted, pure, the best. And you know what? I will never, ever supply another company except I am. Alam niyo ba ang kwento kung paano kami naging family ng I am? Kasi hindi ako owner, ah. Klaro ko lang, ah, kasi marami nagsasabi, yung I am, yung kay Maritoni, hindi po amin ang I am. Okay? Ang akin is yung herb all, which is who supplies I am. Okay? But I am and herb all are partners. Okay? Meaning, I only supply I am, and I am only gets their supply from me. So you're sure that you're getting the best. There's no other source. Okay? Hindi pwedeng sabihin, hindi naman kay Maritoni yan eh. Wag yan. Lahat po ng produkto natin na food supplements sa akin galing. So I can guarantee you 100% that it is good products. The main difference between our networking company and other networking companies. The main difference, aside from the amazing marketing plan. Yes. Given, di ba? Given. Ano naman magbi-business ka, lugi. Sino naman gusto mag-business na hindi kikita? Di ba? Siyempre. You know, honestly, I'm 51 years old. One of the most brilliant people I have ever met, brilliant, is our President A.M. You know what? It's not even galing na pinag-aralan, ha? It's not. Kasi A.M. himself admits, he's not educated in amazing schools of the world. Okay? But you know what? He is so anointed. He's handpicked by the Lord. And his knowledge that he imparts to all of us is really talagang wisdom. Yan yung hindi na pag-aaralan. Yan yung talagang nanggagaling kay God, eh. Imagine, galing kaming church ng anak ko. This was, what year was that? 2011? Tagal na pala, no? 2011 or 2012, nanggaling kami sa church sa Victory sa Green Hills. Habit namin ng anak kong dalaga, si Lexi. You all know Lexi, right? Yes. Of course, nag-artista yan 3 years. Twin hearts. Di ba? Kontrabida like me, she's good. Tingin pa lang, iiyak ka na. Okay. Anyway, so we were having our regular Sunday merienda after, cheat day namin after church. Nandun kami sa Sugar House, sa Green Hills, okay? Sino nanonood ng basketball? May basketball ba? Sino panalo? So, okay, nandun kami sa loob ng Sugar House, kumakain kami. May, sanay kayo, pag artista ka, sanay ka na, may mga na tumitingin, di ba? Yung titingin sa'yo, yung ganitong klase, yung, pero yung maya yung gano'n, okay? Tapos biglang, may kausap eh. Sabi ko dun sa anak ko, naiilang na ako, tara na, let's go na. They keep looking here eh, but they're not naman talking. Diba? So, tayo na kami, nagbayad na kami, palabas na kami. Tumayo ngayon si AM. Lapit siya. Excuse me. Sabi niya. Magdala niya yung iPad niya eh. Ikaw ho ba to? Ito po, ikaw ho ba to? Sabi ko, oo, yung barley. Kasi yung barley ko noon, nasa Mercury na, yan Watson. Sabi niya, iinyo to? Sabi ko, oo. Sabi niya, kasi po, yung boss ko, pinakilala niya yung boss niya. Have you all met AM?
Yes.
Isn't he the most humble person you've ever met?
Yes.
So kahit na showbiz ka, hindi siya yung, alam mo yung dating ng ibang fans na, oh, Maritoni, picture naman tayo, halika dito, picture tayo, Maritoni. Yung parang, ang lakas ng dating, tuloy yung gusto mo na lang umalis, di ba? Hindi, sige po, okay lang, thank you, bye-bye, di ba ganon? Dahil si EM ganon ang approach, sobrang, ano ka pa eh, yung, yeah, that's me. Tapos sabi niya, my boss would like, paglingon ko, sa Chinese guy. So, anong unang impression pag ang boss is Chinese? Correct?
Yes.
Normally, sa akin, huwag naman sana ma-offend ng mga Chinese, pero, for me, pag sinabing boss ko, at siya yung lumapit, hindi yung boss, parang number one, ang dating, inutusan siya lumapit. Tama? So, yung boss parang, ikaw ang kumusap dyan, not me. Parang gano'n. Gano'n, di ba? Gano'n yung dating. So, sabi ko sa kanya, tungkol saan ho? Sabi ko kay EM. Sabi niya, hindi kasi networking company kami. Magic words. Never again. Promise! Nung sinabi, kahit ang bait-bait niya, itsura niya, very humble, ganyan. Magic words, network marketing. Wow! Giant cross. Diba? Talagang automatic na, okay. So nice to meet you. Sorry, I have to go. Tapos sabi niya, here's my card. Just in case, sabi niya gano'n. So sabi ko niya, okay. Sabi niya, kasi yung number na tinatawagan ko, hindi niyo sinasagot. Yun yung business phone ko, na hindi ko talaga sinasagot, pan-text lang yun. Diba? So sabi ko sa kanya, sige, okay, bye. Kasi na, alam niyo, for 2 years, he never mentioned business to me again. Pero, kinukumusta niya ako. Hi, Miss Maritoni, kamusta po? Magpupunta po ba kayo sa church mamaya? Pag Sunday, gano'n. Ako, oo, sabi niya, kasama ko po kasi yung wife ko. Baka gusto niyo ma-meet, gano'n. Okay, yung mga casual lang na mga gano'n. So ako naman, konti-konti, nag-meet kami ni Ana, click kami ni Ana kagad. Love na love ko yun. Iniisip ko, kahit na never kami mag-business, ito ang klaseng taong pwede kong maging best friend panghabang buhay. Ganon si Ana. Kaya naging so close kami. Until after 2 years, yun, si Ana na yung nagsabi sa akin, Bes, try mo lang, kahit 500 boxes lang. Sabi niya ganon. Kung hindi, edi wala. Sabi niya, nothing to lose. So ako naman, di naman sa kanila yung company, number 1, di ba? Inchik yung may-ari. Kaya medyo ilang pa rin ako, pero sabi niya, sige na, Bes, try natin lang. Malay mo. Sabi ko, sige pero kayong dalawa ang dahilan kasi ayoko makidil doon. Basta kayo ang kadil ko. Diba? Ganun. Okay. So, na-try. After that, the rest is history. Kaya nung umalis na kami doon at nagtayo na ang I Am, natural na dito ako. Kasi pamilya kami. Alam nyo yan ang kinaiba sa I Am. Dito, hindi ka lang member. Family member ka. Alam niyo ba kung ilan na ang inaanak ko sa kumpanyang to? Kung ilan na ang inaanak ko sa kasal, ang inaanak ko ng mga anak. Kasi pamilya kami. Kapamilya ko, kayo. kayo nakakita, nakikita na kayo, napakaganda pa ng produkto nyo, kapamilya nyo pa, ang napakagaling na artista. Ang kapal ng mukha ko! Okay lang, family naman tayo eh. Love your own. Pero, imagine, the Lord really plans everything in our lives. That is why I'm what I am, and only I am. That is why you can be rest assured that you have the best barley in the world. You really do. Alam mo, kaya kita mo 100,000 members na tayo, 3 years pa lang. 3 years, 100,000 members. Imagine us in 10 years. Ano na lang, yung tinatawag nilang compounding, di ba? Kung 100,000 na tayo in 3 years, ilan tayo in 10 years? Hindi lang yan magiging times 3 every 3 years. Magiging 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, kasi parami tayo. But only if you share. Only if you share. Yayaman ba kayo pag hindi kayo share? So might as well. Keep sharing. Don't pick. Yun yung mga natutunan ko na dito eh. Kasi hindi naman ako networker, di ba? Pero, ang mga natutunan ko sa networking, kita mo huwag kang pipili kung sino sisharean mo. Okay? Kung hindi ako artista at nakita mo lang ako sa labas, isipin mo ba na supplier ako ng barley? Diba? Mabongga ba ako magbihis? Tignan mo, naka-corduroy ako, naka-chucks, naka-knitted na sweater na may mancha pa ata. Diba? Ano alakas ko? Pearl? Nahikaw? Rilos? Hindi pa branded. Cute lang, kaya gusto ko siya. Di ba? Ganito lang ako. I'm a simple person. And those of you who know me a while know that that's true. Di ba? You guys know. Yung mabongga. Tignan mo, yung bag ko, it's not branded. I have branded, pero hindi ako yung kailangan branded ako everyday. No, why not? Mas gusto ko yung tara pa-blower tayo. Parang ganyan buhok ko. Ganyan ako. Kasi tamad ako mag-blower ng sarili kong buhok. Live simply, help people, share your knowledge, and God will continue to bless you. For those of you, alam ko maraming nega sa mundo. Kaya, in fact, meron akong niregalo sa inyo nung nag-launch yung Asay, di ba? Nung in-intro natin si Liza. May mga company na nagsasabi na, yung mga taga-IAM kung saan-saan sa mundo nakakapunta, pero hindi nila mapakita kung saan nagagaling ang party nila. Totoo? Yes. O dahil doon, nainis ako. Flex ko lang ng kon. Flex, di ba? So, bakit hindi ko agad-agad in-expose kung saan nanggagaling ang party natin? Simple. Mahirap magaya. Bago pa lang tayo. Marami tayong reasons kung bakit. Pero ngayon, 3 years na tayo, nakakainis na. Siguro time na makita ng mundo kung saan talaga nanggagaling yung napakaganda nating barley. And, no fear na kasi exclusive na rin tayo sa kanila. So, pangit na diretso pa sila doon, hindi sila entertain. Kaya nga ang dami nang bumidiretso sa akin. Kasi pag tumawag doon, sinasabihan sila, sorry, doon kayo tumawag. Pero hindi yan flex ni Maritoni. Flex yan ni Lord. Imagine the favor. Parang favor after favor after favor. Pwede naman sabihin sa akin ng mga may-ari sa farm na, Sorry, hindi kami nag-exclusive. Ang dami namin pwedeng isuplayan sa buong mundo. Pag nakita niyo kung gaano kalaki yung farm, manlula kayo. Okay? Ang mga nakakita na ng video, raise your hands. Marami na. Mga may kopya na ng video, raise your hands. Ay, konti pa lang. Dapat lang kayo. Pang-flex to. Diba? Hindi kayo sa office para meron. Okay? Para never will there be any doubt kung saan ang gagaling ang ating farm. Never will be there any doubt that it is truly the best in the world.
Sa mismong DBR.
It is the cleanest, it is the... Alam niyo, merong parte dito na sinasabi nung farm manager, yung manager ng buong planta, no? Sabi niya, the reason why our barley is the best in the world is two reasons. One, the water, the source, is from the Murray River. The Murray River is right beside the farm. The Murray River is so clean, you can go there and drink it. Okay? That's the number one reason. Number two reason, yung farmland, kasi medyo explain ko, kasi yung accent niya, hirap intindihin. Diba? Lalo na pag di ka sanay. Kaya, lost in translation, ano daw? Sabi lang niya, ano? Okay, so, the second reason why it is so amazing is because when the owners of the current owners of the farm bought the land, for 30 years before they bought the land and started to plant barley, it used to be a cattle ranch. Ibig sabihin, cows. And with a lot of cows in a land comes a lot of manure. And because of that manure, it is organic. See? So anything after it was turned over and made into a crop. In our case, ang crop niya is barley. Okay? The barley is so clean and so fresh. No fertilizer is needed. Bakit? Puro fertilizer na yung land. 30 years pa naman na tinataihan ng mga kalabaw. Sorry, not kalabaw. Kalabaw is Pilipinas. No? The cow dung. Alam mo ba yung tawag nila doon? Cow dung. We are in the middle of a barley field here in Swan Hill, Australia. Why I come all the way to Australia to show that this is where it comes from. You can't get any better than this. It's more than I ever imagined it would be. It's cold.
Well, we think we have the best barley in the world because of our clean irrigation water. Water comes from the Murray River, which is a freshwater river. All our drinking water comes from the Murray River too. One of three factors also is this organic property was a dairy farm before we started growing our certified crops here. So it's full of nutrients and also the climate is perfect for growing winter cereals. Clean, green, certified organic.
When you get to the processing plant itself, the barley smell is so intoxicating. It smells so clean and so fresh. And you can really tell that it just got harvested. And if anything, it feels so healthy. It smells healthy.
It takes up to 3 years to have the farm certified organic. That's going away from conventional farming practices that require nasty herbicides and pesticides. We're certified with NASA, which is one of the Australian certifications for organic. It's quite an intense process.
A lot of people say that they have organic products, but actually what they don't understand is how stringent the tests are. They get spot checked. So at any given time, NASA can come over here and pick up barley from their fields, and if they don't pass, their license gets taken away, which means no pesticides, no chemicals, none of that stuff goes into this land. From the time it's grown, all the way up until packing the barley powder and shipping it to us in the Philippines, no chemicals ever touches it. Nutri-Green Australia is actually the only organic barley farm in the whole of Australia. And I am truly proud to say that we are now the sole distributor in the Philippines for Nutri-Green barley.
IAM Worldwide gets its barley grass powders from Herbal, which sources them from us at Nutri-Green, so you're guaranteed the best barley grass powders in the world.
Guys, please. Okay ba na flex?
Yes.
May doubt pa ba? Pwede pa bang magduda? Wala na, di ba? Pero that is really such a blessing from the Lord. Kasi before, I used to get our barley there. But hindi pa kami nagkaka-deal na 100% exclusive. Kaya kailangan itago. Kaya kailangan everything happens in God's time. Alam niyo naman yun, di ba? And siguro the Lord said, deserving naman ng I am, why not? Di ba? And I think that the bottom line is always, what is your intention? And our intention is to help. My intention is to help, always. I came to I am because I am is my family. I believe na the Lord in my life opens only the doors that I'm meant to walk through. And He is very, very clear in closing the ones that I'm not meant to walk through. And it makes my life very simple because ang hirap ng maraming doors na hindi mo alam kung alin ang dadaanan mo. So at this point in my life, I'm 51 in 2 months. I know, right? You know, it's impossible to believe. Just kidding. No, but at this point in my life, I really am so grateful talaga to the Lord na siya yung gumawa nung path sa buhay ko. Na pati yung worst experience na pwedeng mangyari sa isang tao, ginamit niya for His glory. And ginamit niya to share whatever experience I had to bless people. You know, I always have a hard time doing these talks kasi I'm iyakin. And it's impossible for me to come here and not cry. Because my heart is overflowing with gratefulness. And maybe in a way kaya ako kay is because tinatago ko yung ayoko makita, I don't wanna hold my heart in my shoulder. Because I want you to see that there is so much joy from everything that the Lord has given me, including my journey of cancer. How many of you are going through or know somebody going through cancer right now? Don't be shy. Raise your hands up high. It's not by accident that you're here. Okay? Every day you make a choice. It was a choice for you to be here tonight. And it's an appointment with the Lord. Because He wants you to see somebody who is His child, who is a 20-year survivor. And you know what? I'm not just a survivor. I'm not just surviving. I am thriving. There is a difference between surviving and thriving. Surviving, oh, buhay ka nga, naka-wheelchair ka naman. Is that the kind of life you want to have? You want to thrive. But you will only thrive if you work for the Lord. Nobody said you have to be poor. In fact, it's easier to work for the Lord when you have money. Because you're an avenue of blessing. Correct? How can you bless when you don't have enough? Ang hirap kayang magbigay pag ikaw mismo gipit. Pero pag overflowing ka, Hindi na yung pagbibigay ang problema. Discernment na kung sino ba talaga ang dapat mong tulungan. At sino yung sinasabi ni Lord na siya, or huwag siya. Kailangan, very perceptive ka rin kay God. The beauty about our product is you can't make a mistake. Keep sharing it. Wala naman sinabi si Lord na, huwag mong i-share yung barley natin sa kanya, ha? Hindi siya deserving. Wala. Nasa sa kanya na yun kung gusto niya or ayaw niya. Oo. Ay, call you next week na lang kasi kind of low in funds eh. Pero mamaya, nandun, iinom na sa bar. Diba? You get my point, right? Just remember that your life is not just for you, it's for you to share and spread hope to other people. And that is, I hope I continue to do that in my life. I hope I am continually used by the Lord to be a blessing. I hope that I've enlightened a lot of you tonight. Na nakita nyo, witness siguro, no? Witnessing is a very big thing. Kasi for you to be able to see me with your own two eyes is already proof for you that our product is really amazing.
Yes.
Diba? Kasi ang hirap naman siguro, no? If you don't see the person that puro picture na lang tayo na ganyan. Diba kasi yung mga ganyan, nariritoke yan eh. Diba? Or aminin nyo, mas maganda ba ako dyan or in person? That, my point exactly, right? No, but it's always a blessing to be here. And you guys are awesome. So, if you have questions, let's take mga 5-10 minutes of questions about the barley before I move on to the asay. Yung asay naman natin very fast. But before the asay, sige, questions muna. Let's do it this way. 5-10 minutes of questions about the barley. Any questions? Let me be general muna about certain things. Barley must be drank on an empty stomach 20 minutes before meals. Why? So that the enzymes are most potently and absorbed completely by your system. Okay? You cannot mix your barley and then leave it and then refrigerate and then sabi mo, oh, hindi ako nalang inumin. Kasi yung enzymes niyan, active lang for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, patay na. So kahit inumin mo yan, after 20 minutes, parang ka na rin nagtubig. There's no benefits anymore. Except the fiber. Okay? The fiber is still there. So, if you're just taking your barley for the fiber, how many of you notice that every day nagbabayo kayo more regular? It's one of the first things you notice, correct? With the barley. Wala pang 1 month. Parang, sarap naman ang ano ko. Diba? Sarap ng bagbayo. Sarap, ang linis. Let me be a witness and tell you, after 20 years, you go after every time you eat. Para ng kambing, katulad ko. Like clockwork, promise, kakain ako ngayon, 20 minutes later, gotta go. I'll be in the banyo. Okay, and then I come back, and then after dinner, gotta go. How many of you go to the banyo 3 times a day? Wala? None? Twice a day. That's pretty good. Pretty good na yan. Siguro you only eat twice a day. Diba? Kasi actually, a perfect body should go as often as they eat. That is a well-oiled body. That means nothing is getting stuck. You know that term in English, you're so full of shit? Literally. Kasi hindi ka nagbanyo. Diba? Yun. So, kailangan talaga kain, banyo. Kain, banyo. Para healthy. Well, stop. Why do you think people get fat? They're not burning what they're eating, and it's getting stuck in there. Okay? And I don't mean banyo na, oh, kung may LBM ako, 10 beses ka eh. Come on, you know what I mean, di ba? Yung healthy. Okay? So, ano pa kailangan ko sabihin sa inyo about the barley? Barley is organic, like I said. Sometimes, there's no taste. Sometimes, the taste is very potent. Okay? May nakita ka na bang pakuan na parehong-pareho itsura? Bakit?
Sarap magkape.
Bakit? Depende sa harvest, depende sa weather, depende sa lupa, depende sa everything. It depends on many things. And since our product is organic, that means it's never the same. Now, a plus factor that kasi there was one time, may one batch tayo na natanggap na barley. Sobrang potent. Ang hirap ng inumin. Okay? Sinong mga naka-experience nun? Okay. In fact, ang daming nagre-return. Okay, gustong palitan. Parang panis ata itong barley natin eh. Palitan nyo, ba't ganyan? Hindi natin mainom yan. Okay, ganito. Para clear na, the more potent the barley is, the more effective. So, kung ayaw nyo yung potent, akin na. Ako iinom yan. Kasi, yung isang sachet ng normal na hindi potent, as opposed to yung potent, mas effective yung potent. Tignan nyo ngayon, mag-aagawan kayo dun sa mga masamaan lasa. Promise. It is made by nature. Sino mga uminom ng wine? Wine tayo. Okay, tanong ko. May wine na halos parang tubig ang lasa. Correct? May wine na sobrang lakas ng alcohol na parang, whoo! Konti pa lang, whoa! May tawa ka na! Di ba? Which is the better wine? Which is the stronger wine? The stronger taste. Correct? More concentrated. Correct? Meron nga, may pinatry ako kay May eh. Di niya nainom eh. Ano sabi mo, May? Parang lakas, tita. Di ba? But, it's really an acquired taste. Ito ang sinasabi ko. Umiinom ba kayo ng barley dahil masarap? O umiinom kayo dahil healthy? Healthy. Just know that if it comes from I am, it is pure, organic, the best barley in the world. And if it is seasons where it is more potent than others, what a blessing. What you do, you mix it, you close your nose, and you shut it. Shut mo na lang yan, girl. Kasi kung tequila nga, iniinom mo eh. Sama kaya ng lasa ng tequila. Yan pa. Okay? It is so good for you. You know, I have friends, personal friends, who come to me and say, Ton, wala ka ba yung harvest na ang sama ng lasa? Yun ang hinihingi sa akin. Because the effect is so much better than regular. So it's really up to you. But we don't know what the field will produce. Hindi ko naman pwedeng balikan yung field at sabihin, bakit ang pait naman na nilabas mo this time? Last time, hindi naman ganyan. Pwede ba? Cannot. It depends on the soil, the weather, the timing, the sunlight. Diba? Sabihin ko kay God, ang lakas naman kasi ng araw eh. Ang pait tuloy ng barley namin. Cannot eh. So just remember that it mild or matapang ang taste. It's good for you. So just take it. Pag may sakit na kayo, namimili ba kayo? Kahit 10 ang mga injection dyan eh. Okay lang, sige na Dok. Parang gumaling na ako. Diba? It's really just be blessed. Choose to see the good in all of it. Yes, barley can be drank from birth to death. Yes, there's no age. Kahit sabihin mo, FDA is very strict and we have to comply. Correct? Because we live in this country and that's the bottom line. But If you're asking me, they drink barley all over the world, from birth till death. Now, it's up to you. Okay? Walang sisihan. I do what FDA tells me to do. But you're asking me straight, I'll tell you straight. In Japan, from the time children are born, they're already given barley grass to drink. Okay? There are some countries, they even put barley in their IV. I'm not telling you to do that, ah. I'm just making kwento na may ganun. Stage 4 cancer, mag-research kayo. Knowledge is power. Go online, Google mo. Stage 4 cancer. Barley in IV drip. Ganun, tingnan mo. Meron kang makikita, ang dami. Okay, so it's really a matter of taking the knowledge into your own hands. And lahat naman kayo marunong mag-computer, no? Diba? How many of you do Facebook? Raise your hand. How many of you do Instagram? Raise your hands. So, in all honesty, you all spend time on the phone or the computer, correct? Yes. So, why not learn more about your product? You know, ugali natin mga Pinoy, no? Gusto natin spoon-fed. Diba? May magte-text sa akin, Miss Maritoni, meron yung word ba, di ko ma-pronounce eh. Kunyari, meron siyang chondritis chuchupuchitis. Pwede bang barley sa kanya? Sa loob ko. Ano daw? Hindi ako doktor? Diba? Tingnan kita. Tignan mo. Hello, Google mo. As far as I know, wala namang bawal sa barley. Number 1, just put it this way, may bawal ba na vegetable sa'yo? Na gulay? May bawal bang gulay? Ha?
Yes po.
Ano?
Di bawal kainin.
Ano yun?
It's an enzyme na...
Okay. If you're lacking a certain enzyme, yes. But I'm talking about regular humans. Are you not allowed to eat vegetables? No. So if you're sick, it's up to you to know what you're allowed or not allowed to take. Don't put it on me. Correct? Don't make it my responsibility to tell you or you can't take it if you have this, that, or the other. Because I'm not a doctor. I'm really not a doctor. I shared with you my testimony. Most of the time when you email me or you text me and ask me, can I take this because I have this condition? What do you think you're going to hear me tell you? Consult with your doctor. Or, I'm going to tell you, look it up. Diba? And I even appreciate it if you learn something and tell me. Because I'm sure all of us can figure something out that I don't know. Diba? You will have knowledge that I have not got. I can only share with you my personal experience with barley. And I can only share with you that I know that our barley is organic, it's gluten-free, it's GMO-free. This is the best barley in the world. So, the rest, it's really up to you. You want to take it or not? Correct? If you have a specific condition, and you already know you have a specific condition, then you're not general. You're already not general. You're already handpicked, correct? So if you're handpicked, you have to go out of your way to do your own research. I'll tell you, one of the side effects of having had cancer is that I will forever be a former of singaw. Mouth sores. Okay? Forever. Bakit? Kasi yung chemotherapy na binigay sa akin, pang 300 pounds na lalaki. Isang liit ko to. So, ang naging side effect, kahit magaling na ako, very prone ako to singaw. Mapuyat lang ako, promise. Mapuyat lang ako ng isang gabi. Tomorrow, 2 na singaw ko. Instant. But you know what? Mag-shot lang ako ng barley, the following day, it's gone. Saan ka nakakita ng singaw na nag-a-appear within 24 hours, wala na? I get it. I do, all the time. And that's also my body's way of telling me I'm tired. Because I'm so healthy, my body doesn't even know how to tell me anymore I'm tired except to get a singaw. What causes singaw? It's a virus, di ba? It's a virus. But what actually promulgates it is heat from your body. So if there's a lot of heat in your body, it has to come out somewhere. Kaya nga ang tawag singaw. Dahil kailangan sumingaw ang init ng katawan mo. Diba? And guess what barley does? It cools your body down. What does sleep do? It regenerates the cells inside your body. So, what are the 2 best things to do for yourself when you're sick? Sleep. Drink a lot of barley. And you're gonna get better. Any more questions? Yes po. Okay, that's a tricky one. Again, according to FDA, 2 years. According to FDA. Okay? According to our supplier in Australia, 3 years. But I think the Philippines has a law talaga that you're not allowed to exceed 2 years for any food supplement, medications, nothing. I think it's between 1 to 2 years normally here. So we follow the law. So here, our expiration is always 2 years. In Australia, they say 3 years. In reality, barley does not expire. In reality. Okay? But there are laws that people follow. So it depends. Japan, it's 5 years. You know, the US, I think it's 1 lang. They're a lot stricter. You know, expiration dates they're not exactly because the product's going to go bad. Not always, okay? I mean, except for bread, yung mga ganyan, of course, those rot, okay? Things that rot naturally, they have an expiration date. And that's common sense naman. If you had a block of cheese in your ref for 10 years, it's probably blue cheese by then, which still is not expired, correct? It probably tastes better after 10 years, but okay, going back to the regular food, yeah, regular food, all processed food, all has expiration dates. Organic food doesn't always. Okay? So as long as it's not rotting, and how can it rot? It was the process of our barley. The next video that I will release will be how our barley is processed. Okay? So you will see the actual rough, rough, not like this na social ang gawa. Because, why I say rough is because patago kong kinunan. Bawal kasi. Pero, dahil alam ko, mahirap magbenta pagka wala kang proof. Patago siya, pero alam nung may-ari. If you know what I mean. Yung sinabi lang niya na, huwag mo naman palalabasin na pinayagan kita. Ganon. Pero syempre, alam niya na, alam na naglalakad ka sa factory na nakaganyan, hindi naman niya alam. Diba? Pero parang yan, hawak ko to, pero nakaganyan lang ako. Okay, so this is where they chew, and then here, you go here, this is where they pour all the raw barley, and then you go here, and this is where they dry it. See, there's no heat inside this place, it's all, you know, just vacuum dry, you know, ganyan. Makikita niyo yun, lahat yun. Makikita ko yun. Pag na-edit ko na, kasi medyo talagang rough footage, talagang kasagwa. Parang ano yung movie dati na yung parang nahihilo ka? Yung horror? Ano yung horror na yun? Blair Witch Project. Parang ganun ang dating so far. So give me time, but I'll get around to it. And yeah, I'll make sure that it's something you guys will be proud of. Okay, so any more questions? Yes, po. Thank you po. Oh, wow.
This is my question because I'm trying to go on to helpful products to my is a mental depressed. Affected. Our normal day is not normal as we used to do before. Now this is my question. Where do you get fake money? Fake money, fake news, fake product. Is there any assurance na hindi ito ma-fake? Sa market, kasi ano naman, magagaling, water technology, may fake na pera.
Kung maraming fake
Oh, baka kung, because there are many opportunistic businessmen, syndicated one, ang fake, pera na may fake, lalo-lalo ang tao.
Okay.
How can, is there any
The guarantee? Yes.
No, walang si-circuit na fake product.
There is one guarantee. There is one guarantee. And this goes for everybody, okay? Everybody on social media that's watching this who buys our products, know who you are buying from. Okay? Like I said earlier, we in I Am Worldwide are a family. Everybody here knows everybody. Believe me, even if there's 100,000 of us, all I need to do is go on a group chat and say, May na, meron ka bang kilalang distributor na ito ang pangalan? Within 2 minutes, they will tell me. True member? Sinong app? Sino leader niyan? Correct? Because all the leaders in this company know their downlines. So, if you are being sold by a third party, kunyari, kasi marami naman tayo yung, kukuha ko ng 5 tao, magbebenta lang, hindi naman sila members. Okay? Make sure you know the ID. May picture ng ID ng member. So, kunyari, bibili ako kunyari ikaw, what's your name? Hi, Kay. I'm Ton. Nice to meet you. Okay, kunyari, I go to Kay. Kay, bili akong barley. Hindi siya member. Pero, she's distributing for May. Okay? Kunyari, distributor lang siya ni May. So, I will buy from her and I will ask her, what's your name? She will say, Kay. I'll say, Kay, I want to buy barley from you. Okay, the product is 1,000 pesos per box. Correct? And I will say, okay, wala bang discount yan? Okay? If she says, actually, pag nag-member ka, 50% na. Okay? And then I say, gusto ko mag-member. Hindi siya pwedeng mag-recruit. Hindi siya member. So, ang gagawin niya ngayon, ituturo niya ako kay May. Kasi siya yung member. Or, sasabihin ko sa kanya, Kay, pabili ng 1 box. Okay. Member ka ba, May? Hindi. Ay, hindi tuloy. Kay, member ka ba, Kay? Hindi. So, wala kang ID. Distributor sa ID. Wala. Pero, ano sasabihin ni Kay? Pero, distributor ako for Miss May. And her distributor's ID is this one. Always ask for ID. Always. Because if you buy from random, yung mga Shopee, yung mga ganyan, okay? You're at your own risk. Take your own risk. Hindi nyo kami balik-balikan at sabihin, Diyos ko, fake pala. Number 1. Okay, it's so obvious. Number 1, our products are 1,000 pesos per box. If you're a member, it is 500 pesos. Okay. Now, if somebody is selling you product that is less than the SRP price, questionable na yun. Because it's a company policy. You cannot undervalue our products. Pag nag-undervalue kayo, ano mangyayari? You get terminated. So, if somebody is selling the product for less than what it is supposed to cost, it's already questionable. Why do we not allow undervaluing of product? Why? Because we want to keep the integrity of our product. You pay for what you get. Correct? You want cheap, you'll most likely get fake. That's how it works. If you want to get a discount, become a member. Because imagine, how awesome is that? 50%! You just have to, and then on top of that, you can make pa money on the side. Diba? Does that answer your question, Kuya?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Because that's a very good question. Because I get annoyed when I see on Shopee, 325 pesos for one box. Tapos isi-search mo, hindi mo makita kasi hidden yung mga pangalan, wala naman name. Diba? Call. Tapos may made-up name sila, fake. Kunyari, call Shopee Girl. Diba yung mga ganun na, who is Shopee Girl? So, ang kausap mo is a made-up person. Kung dummy account, exactly, kung hindi totoong tao, ito tanong ko sa inyo, kayo negosyante. Okay, ikaw kuya, negosyante. Perang tunay na pinahirapan mo, yung pinagpuhunan mo sa business mo. Magtatago ka ba sa pangalan ng iba? Why would you? Hindi ba dapat proud ka? Lalo na, legit yung binibenta mo, class A ng mundo to. Ba't ako magtatago? Correct? Ako na yung supplier. Sobrang available ako sa social media. To the point, may mga instance, talaga promise ito, talaga makatawa ka. May mga instance talaga na, Miss Ton, nag-take lang ako ng one sachet, suka na ako ng suka. Tinakbo ko sa hospital kagabi. Sabi ng doktor, it's because of the barley. One sachet pa lang, guys. One sachet. Pero sabi ng doktor, it's the barley. Pag ganon, you cannot naman fight with them. Diba? So what do you do? As salespeople, what will you tell them? If that's how you feel, maybe stop na lang muna. Correct? But it's really not the barley, guys. Imagine there's 100,000 members. How many people do you think are drinking our barley every day all over the world? And there's one person saying it caused them to throw up? What are the odds that it is the barley causing it as opposed to not the barley causing it? The odds na lang. Diba? Sabi ko talaga parang, minsan di ko alam kung pera ba habol nila. You know what I mean? You cannot help but think, is there an alternative reason why they're saying these things? But it's not good. Because really our barley helps. It's helped so many people. Ano na lang? Basic. Let's go back to basics. Women who are members of I Am Worldwide, who have been married for years, who cannot conceive, started taking our barley, and now how many barley babies do we have here? Diba? Hello, yellow, that's not me. Okay. Bala ko, ako eh. So, if it can correct the system of a woman who is barren, can you imagine? How can it cause something negative? For me, personally, that's my take. And if you're really convinced that it's really the barley, then maybe you're 1 in a million that has an allergic reaction to it, and just stop. It won't kill you. I mean, it's not going to hurt you to the point where you will die. It's just organic grass at the end of the day. Next. No? Testimonies, wala ba? Wala ba tayong mga testimony dyan? Wala? Meron? Sino? Ay mag-share? Sige, yung mag-share ng testimony, makakakuha ng lead. Lead! Kasi bibigyan ko kayo ng lead. Sino? Come in front! Testimony. O, kita mo? Ayan, bibigyan kita. Ay, ikaw pala nak eh.
Yes.
Ikaw pala eh. Kung ikaw, edi tatlo ka agad. No? Tatlong inquiry, bibigay ko sa'yo. Ikaw bahala.
Hello?
Ay na. Basta. Ito, mga anak-anakan ko to, mga to eh. Guwapo, oh. Bawal ang pangit sa ayam.
Amazing morning po sa lahat. By the way, sa mga hindi po nakakilala sa akin. Alright. Sige po. Tingnan po ako Ganun po kasi ako dun sa pinto sa labas. Anyways, by the way, my name is Mark Anthony Tamayo. Isa po akong one of the pioneers of IM. And hindi po sa akin yung testimony. Sa tatay ko po. Anyways, ang father ko po is, his name is Leonardo Tamayo. So, I posted his testimony about our party last, siguro mga December. So, he was diagnosed with heart failure. Yeah. Tapos, that was 2018. Doon nag-start yung heart failure ni Papa. Ang isang manifestation ng heart failure is lagi siyang nagno-pneumonia because of the heart na hindi na nagpapump ng malakas. So, naiipon yung liquid sa lungs. So, almost every month, sinusugod namin siya sa hospital. Tapos, dumating yung, that was December of 2018. Sinugod po namin siya sa hospital because hindi na siya makahinga. Totally. Na NGT po siya, tapos kala namin life support na. Dahil heart failure, hindi na siya makahinga, lunod na siya. Naka-recover siya for several days, pero parang bedridden na siya after. Bawal lang kumilos. Kasi konting kilos lang, mag-prepare lang siya ng food, hinihingal na siya. Namayat si Papa, then August of 2019. Sa several months of ganong experience, takot kasi siya sa doktor. Kasi pag nagpa-check up siya sa doktor before, sinasabi sa kanya na bypass ka na. Ganoon. Alright? So, nung end of August of 2019, nagpasugod na siya sa heart center for, iba na yun eh, siya na yung volunteer na magpapunta sa heart center. Sabi sa kanya, pagpasok pa lang niya ng pintuan, yung posture kasi ng tatay ko, dahil hirap siyang huminga, nakataas na yung balikat. Tapos yung veins, yung niya dito, yung ugat niya dito sa leg, kitang-kita na namamagana. So it's a sign of, may baradong ugat. Tapos wala na siyang boses. Katulad ko. Kasi hindi hinga. Alright? Hindi makahinga. So wala na siyang boses nun. Kinakausap siya ng doktor. Sabi ng doktor sa kanya, alam mo, it's a classic case of either angioplasty or bypass ang kailangan mo. Kasi pagpasok mo ba lang sa pinto, alam ko na. Wala akong ready cash na 80,000 para magpa-angiogram. So, the following day, nagbe-breakfast kami ng nanay ko, ako sa kanyang tatay ko. So, nakataas talaga yung balikat niya, wala siyang boses. So, sabi ko kay Papa, habang naghahanap ako ng pera pang kompleto ng angiogram, gawin natin 6 sachets a day yung barley. 6 sachets. 2 in the morning, 2 before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. Alam niyo po, Tita Ton, after 5 days of taking barley, yun ang kinadagdag. Nagkabosi si Papa, bumaba yung leeg, yung balikat. Bumaba yung balikat niya. Tapos kitang-kita sa kilos niya, hindi na siya masyadong hinihingal. Hindi katulad nung bago siya mag 6 sachets a day, talagang makikita mo siya, konting kilos lang, hingal na. So, ngayon po, di ba 6 sachets a day, no? Ngayon po, si Papa nag-walking na ulit. It's already for August, September, October, November, December, January. So magpa 5 months na siyang high dose of barley. Hindi na to, although I don't recommend pero kitang-kita po kasi, parang hindi na kailangan angiogram. Although gagawin pa rin namin yan in the future. Pero si Papa po kasi, ang layo-layo na. I have a video here, siguro share ko na lang sa Facebook, tignan nyo na lang, ng condition ni Papa nung sobrang nahirapan siya huminga because of heart failure. Compared ngayon na ang problema na niya, tumaba na daw siya. Yun na yun, sabi niya, tumaba na ako. Meron akong mga friends, mga dati kong clients na na-bypass, na nag-angioplasty. Alam nila hindi basta-basta mawawala Hindi siya basta-basta. Yung taas ng balikat, yung fluid sa lungs, yung pump ng heart, yung ugat sa liig, yung cramps, yung varicose veins na nagpuputukan na, hindi basta-basta mawawala, Tita Dons. Walang procedure na ginawa si Papa, uminom lang siya ng 6 sachets a day. Yes. Sobrang particular. Tita Dons, just to add, alam niyo, kaya ko naisip na mag 6 sachets a day si Papa, 2 days before his heart center na schedule, may nag-share po kasi sa season ng MVP Abundance. Yung taga Dubai. Yung father niya naman, may kidney failure, pinag 6 sachets a day. Tama, may reseta na yung father niya for dialysis naman. Pinag 6 sachets a day niya, gumaling kinancel yung dialysis na reseta after 1 month. Doon po ako nagkaroon ng idea na try natin, high dose 6 sachets a day. Sobrang, biruin niyo po ang angioplasty, 300,000 per butas. Per butas yun. Some of yung mga kakilala ko, more than 1 million po yung pinastos. Sabi ng iba, mahal yung barley, 1,000 pesos per box. Di ba Tita Dons? Tama naman. Mahal naman yun. Pag member, 500. Pero nakita niyo po, imbis na gumastos ako ng millions, ang nagastos ko lang in 5 days, 6 sachets a day, 1,500 pesos. Mangyari mo po ang tatay ko, gusto ko sandali dito. Yeah. So, kasi, yes, Tita Dons, I'll try to bring him sometime. Kaya I don't want to share my personal life to Facebook. Kasi it's personal mabibisto ako na madaming problems din in life, no? Pero that's why I'm standing here right now is because I want to inspire many people, no? Yung kamag-anak natin, mga friends natin, no? Co-workers natin na may medical condition, sabay lang nila si Bargy. Kasi instead of paying more than 1 million dun sa procedure, kahit siguro 20,000 per box yung barley, bibilin ko siya para gumaling lang si Papa for 5 days. Di ba? Kasi we cannot buy health Just want to share my mindset. maraming mayaman dito sa atin, sa Philippines or all over the world. They're willing to spend millions para lang gumaling. Di ba? Gano ba yung 1,000 pesos per box? Maka 10 boxes ka man, 10,000 pesos, maka 100 boxes ka man, 100,000 pesos, compared dun sa millions na gagastusin mo sa hospitalization. Kaya, guys, pag may nagsabi sa atin, ang mahal naman ng barley, diba? Siguro, i-prove nyo sa kanila na mas mahal yung hospitalization. That's para sa mayaman. Para naman sa mga mahirap. Ang mga mahirap, di ba, nagpa-hospital pa rin? And gumagastos sila ng several hundred thousands pa rin. Galing sa mga charities. Di ba? Utang. Nababaon pa sila sa utang, nadadamay pa yung mga apo. Apo lang, nagbabayad pa ng utang. Ganyan, di ba? Even mahirap, kaya gumawa ng paraan to buy 10 boxes of barley. Kahit laklakin nila yun for 1 week, hindi mako-compare yung result. So, I hope madala ko po dito si Papa to inspire, siya na mismo yung mag-share, hindi na ako, kasi, di ba, hindi naman ako mamisakit eh. Pero, para kay Papa, ako na lang po yung mag-stand dito, and you can check it on my account. Naka-post dun, natabunan na, pero yun yung story ni Papa. And, nagsasalita siya dun sa video. In-interview ko siya after nung sobrang nag-improve na yung, yung kalagayan niya. Right? So, yan po. Masyado na napatagal. I hope marami po na-inspire sa kanya. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Grabe. Oh, praise God. Thank you na. Grabe, no?
Thank you din po, Tita Tots.
Oo naman. Si God yan eh. Si God yan.
You're an instrument. Yeah.
We are
They
all.
love now.
Oh my, wag. Nakakahawa yan. Yeah, but we are all instruments of God's blessings talaga.
And my family is my inspiration. So,
Yes.
I'm doing this, I'm doing I Am Worldwide for my family, my parents, and syempre kay Kat and Cass.
Of course. Oh, yan po si Mark.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Mark. I-text mo ko, remind mo yung yung leads. Tatlo na yan. Really? Okay, so, what can you say after that? Diba? Amazing talaga. Siguro talagang kaya ginawa ni Lord ang pangalan ng natin is I am amazing. Kasi talagang amazing talaga yung product. Amazing ang barley natin. And not everybody will have the same results. Some people are blessed like that. And ultimately, if you're not one that gets healed completely by our barley, then just know that it's God's plan. It's really God's plan. Hindi naman lahat, like I said, our barley is not a magic potion. Okay? It is, and one thing I learned about having cancer myself, every single person's body is made differently. We are uniquely made. I got stage 2 cancer. I'm a 20-year survivor. I have friends who got stage 1 cancer and died. I have friends who have stage 4 cancer are still very much alive. Okay? I'm sure you know Bideth Ortesa. Okay? B is my very, very close friend. B and I are from the same cancer foundation who I can serve. Okay? And B is a stage 4 breast cancer survivor. And look how well she is. Ma'am, just to inspire you. Okay? So, you have to... It's hard. Cancer is hard. But you have to make yourself feel the joy of every moment that you are still gifted with. And no matter how small, find a purpose in your everyday. Because that's truly what made me better. And I know it's easier actually to say, ay, wala nang pag-asa. I'm sick. I'm just going to wait until I die. So don't do what's easy. Do what's hard. Do what's hard. Get up every day, praise the Lord for that day that you still have. And be joyful because you still have that one day. Di ba nga, they always say, yesterday is gone. Today is a gift. Okay? And tomorrow is not promised. So, are you going to live in the past? No. Are you going to live in the future? No. You're going to live in the now. Because now is all you have. And you know, Tita, may I call you Tita? Tita, you have stage 4 cancer. Most people here are not sick. Most. Only God knows if you're gonna go ahead of them. Baka magulat ka, may mauna pa dito sa'yo. I'm not, no. I'm not wishing that. I'm just speaking out of my own experiences in life. Okay? Guys, 20 years ago, I was told I had 6 months left to live. Every day that I was going through my treatments, every day I received a long-distance phone call from FPJ, the king. Okay? I did 8 movies with FPJ. I was his lucky charm. Tawag niya sa akin, my lucky charm. Kaya lahat ng pelikula niya, kahit ang liit na role ko, nandun ako. Kasi hindi daw pwedeng wala ako kasi hindi daw kikita. Ganun ang mindset niya. Sarap, ano? Imagine, FPJ, ako yung lucky charm. Ang dami na nagdududa, na-girlfriend na ako. Kasi lahat ng pelikula niya, nandun ako. But all we had was an amazing friendship. He called me every day for the 9 months that I was going through my treatments. And the conversations went like this. Hello? Hi, Mahal. How is it today? My answer would be, it's a good day or it's a bad day. And his answer would be, if I say it's a bad day, okay, get some rest, magaling ka, tatawagan kita ulit bukas. Tapos, if it's a good day, he will say, oh, anong ginawa mo? Nakapagluto ka ba? Alam mo kasi I was in America during my treatments and he's here. Okay? And after 9 months passed, I came home to the Philippines. Cured. Who knows if I was going to get a recurrence or not. Basta, at that time, natapos ko na yung treatments ko, remission na ako. Okay? I come back to Manila, and what happens? The minute I arrive, he says to me, kita tayo. Okay? Nag-meet kami. Immediately, alam niya, kagagaling ko sa sakit, wala akong pera. Dahil matalik siyang kaibigan, automatic may project ako. Okay? That's what friends do. Diba? And FPJ was really a friend. Okay?
Dito.
And yet, I'm still here. And he's gone. So, sinong makakasabi na porke ikaw ang may sakit ngayon, ay mauuna ka? There are no guarantees in life. Only God knows. You know, when he died, I couldn't believe it. Sabi ko talaga kay God, God, ako dapat di ba yung nauna? Ako yung may sakit? Eh, hindi yun yung plano niya eh. Siguro kasi wala pang I am nun. Meron pang plano. Diba? Imagine every day that I'm alive, I thank God for the blessing of life. Kasi, isa pang fear ng mga cancer survivor, you will forever live under the cloud of a possible recurrence. That is just part of being a cancer survivor. Forever mo nang iisipin na baka next check-up may makita ulit. baka next check-up, meron na naman. Kahit 20 years na, baka next check-up. But what are you going to do? Live in fear? Not be joyful because of that possibility? You choose to be joyful. You choose to be a blessing. You choose to be more than your circumstances. And you know, by choosing positive, you'll be amazed at how your body follows. Are you going through chemo right now? Done? I'll tell you a secret that I used to do under chemo. I used to sit, may lazy boy yun eh. Bigyan kang lazy boy. Overtime na ako sobra ah. Overtime na. 2 hours na pala akong dumadagdag dito. Laki-laki ng flak ko. Okay lang ha? Promise ha? Okay lang. Okay. Sige. 2 hours. Or wind down na ba? Ano ba ibig sabihin nun?
Go on.
Ituloy ko lang? Okay, ituloy ko lang daw. Okay. Baka jacket naman doon sa susunod na dapat mantok ko. Kinain ko na yung time niya. Okay lang ba sa inyo?
Yes!
Okay ha? Pagka nagsasawa na kayo, sabihin nyo lang ha. Cut na natin, uwi na ako. Hindi. What was I saying? Kita mo, ito ba?
Lazy boy.
Okay, I'm in the lazy boy. I have the IV. Ang IV doon, diretso dito. Wala nga akong IV. Diba? Ako. Left. Left side.
Usugin natin.
Yan. See it? See that scar? That's my magic scar.
Sir, nakita ko tuyo lang.
Anak ko. May, boyfriend mo. Sagutin mo. So, my scar here, they put a portacat. Okay? And ang ibig sabihin ng portacat is meron siya parang itsurang tansay na may maliit na tube na nakakonect sa puso mo. Main vein ng heart. Bakit nila dun nilagay? Para yung veins mo dito hindi mag-collapse. Or dito. Kasi sa sobrang toxic talaga ng chemotherapy, hindi kakayanin ng mga veins mo. Okay? Magko-collapse talaga siya. And because I was so young, I was only 30 years old when I got cancer. There's a good thing and a bad thing about being young when you get cancer. One, you're young, so your cells generate fast. That means the cancer will progress fast. That's the negative. The positive is, you're young, you can fight it. Correct? Because you're strong. The younger you are, the stronger you are. Obviously, di ba? Ganyan naman talaga. As you get older, you get weaker. Your immunity gets weaker. Which is why, the older you get, the more you have to take barley. Okay? So, because of those two things, I'm sitting in my lazy boy, I'm thinking to myself, this is it. This is my life now. I have to stay here for 9 months. How am I going to handle this? Anybody that knows me knows I'm a go-getter. Ako yung 50 na sa utak ko, feeling ko 20 pa rin ako. Hindi, promise. Kung mabihis ka eh, preppy, di ba? I feel young. I don't feel 51. Sometimes when I get sick, suddenly I remind myself na, uy, may edad ka na. Relax-relax naman minsan. Di ba? Hindi ka na katulad nila May. Di ba na mga bagets? I forget because in my mind, I'm still very young. And maybe that's a blessing. Maybe kaya ang dami kong barkadang mga bata. Kasi isip bata ako. Pero alam nyo, mas okay na yung isip bata kaysa isip matanda. Isip matanda, lagi ko niisip, lapit na akong mamatay. Huwag na lang. Ilan na lang taon ang meron ako. Hintayin ko na lang. May joy ba dun? May joy ba sa mga taong nakapaligid sa'yo pag ganun ka? makapagtaguan ka pa. Diba? Puntahan natin si mama. Shucks, huwag na please, gusto. Diba? Doon na lang tayo sine. Sama natin si mama. Huwag! Gusto niyo ba yun? Diba ang nega? So feel young. My secret during the time that I was undergoing chemo, they would stick the needle here para siyang thumbtacks. Nakakita na kayo ng thumbtacks, di ba? Yes. Nakita niyo yung part na yung tusukan? Ganyang kahaba na ganun, doble ang kapal. One time, dadalhin ko dito, yung portacat na ginamit sa akin. At yung needle na pinapasok sa portacat. Ganito siya. Saan na drawing ko Cute siya. Gagawin ko nga yung necklace no, promise. I'm going to make it. It was my goal. On my 20th anniversary, I'm going to turn my portacat into a necklace to remind myself of what I have overcome. Ganito siya, para siyang tansa, na merong tube, na very manipis, na ganyan, hindi ganyan, sobrang kapal yan. Very manipis, hindi ako mag-drawing, so, pala na. Pero, yan, pumapasok sa heart. Pati heart ko, balungkot. Okay. Okay, so yung portacat na to, para siyang tansan, pero yung ibabaw niya, rubber. Okay? Pero mga ganyang kakapal siya. Ganyan. Ganyan. Ang galing ko mag-drawing. Galing ko yung designer. Okay. Ngayon, yan na yan. Ito, in-embed dito. Kung saan yung scar ko. See? There. See the scar? Okay. Diyan in-embed yan. Tapos yung tubo, nakapasok sa heart ko. So, lahat ng gamot, dyan dinadaan. Meron silang parang thumbtacks na ipapasok dito. Parang, pak! Ganon. Okay? Tapos, may tubo dito na nakalagay doon yung gamot. Okay? Parang IV. Tapos, doon, di ba yung may laylayan yun na parang doon nilalagay lahat ng medicine? So, nasa lazy boy ka. Kikita niya ako? Naka-lazy boy ka, nakatubo ka dito, nandyan yung gamot, ilalagay lahat. And habang ilalagay yung iba-iba ang chemo, ang tawag lang sa kanya is chemotherapy. Pero actually, chemotherapy is not the medicine. It is a combination of drugs that fights cancer. Okay? So, ang mga nilagay sa akin, toxic na mga gamot. Una, bibigyan kang Benadryl, yung purong Benadryl, para medyo high ka. Okay? Para medyo relax. Ginano ka ba? Okay. So, doon pa lang, feeling mo, hindi ka na anxious. Di ba parang, oh, pare. Ganun na yung feeling. Woozy ka na, woozy. Okay? Bakit? Kasi, ayaw nilang nagpa-panic attack yung mga kinikimo. So, bibigyan kang pamparelax, and then ipapasok na ngayon yung mga gamot mo. Merong isang gamot. Ang binigay sa akin, andriamycin, cytoxin, and something else. Yung pangatlong gamot na yun, siguro kaya hindi ko na maalala kasi sobrang traumatic. Papasok yung nurse sa loob ng room, at tawag doon, infusion room. Kasi ini-infuse ka ng chemotherapy. Okay? So, papasok yung doktor mo, yung nurse, naka-rubber suit. Okay? Para siyang astronaut. Pero, ang kulay ng outfit niya is yung blue na matingkad na matingkad. Alam mo yung parang blue na bastos? Alam mo yun? Yung pangit na blue? Yung tipong blue na pang awards night? Yan, yung parang yung dito ng blue mo, kuya. Yung dito, ayan, yan, yung parting to. Itong pagka-blue na to. Ganyan. Yan, ganyan ka-blue. Buo rubber lahat yun. Hanggang paa naka-rubber siyang gano'n. Tapos papasok siya. May dala siyang syringe na ganito kakapal. Ganito kakapal. Ang laman nun, pula. pula yung liquid. Tapos yung dulo niya, di ba yung pagganon? Yun, papasok siya, nakaganyan, lalapitan ka, pupuntahan niya yung ano mo, yung ganon mo, okay? Ipapasok niya yun, tapos i-push niya, unti-unti yun. That takes about 20 minutes. Ngayon, may choice ako. I can sit here in fear and dread this whole time. Or I can sit here and imagine something positive. Imagine, all it is a mindset. And you know what I used to imagine? Matatawa kayo eh. Batang, ano talaga ako, batang 80s. Sinong nakakaalala nito? Oh? Alam nyo agad, ha? Okay. Ito. Ano ginagawa ni Pacman dyan? Alam nyo kung anong binivisualize ko habang ini-inject niya yung pula na liquid? Ini-imagine ko habang nandun ako na high dahil sa Benadryl na bawat push niya naglalabas ng Pacman. Pinapasok sa katawan ko ang mga Pacman. At ang gagawin ng Pacman is hahanapin niya lahat ng cancer cell sa buong katawan ko at kakainin niya lahat. Yun ang mindset ko. And for 9 months, every time I would go into my infusion room, excited pa ako. Hindi nila ako mag-gets. Itong gamot na to, if you've ever experienced, it's not a nice medicine kasi the minute they start putting it into your system, nagkakaroon ng metal taste yung mouth mo. Parang ang feeling mo, meron kang kinakain na kalawang. Alam mo yung amoy ng kalawang? Okay, strong, di ba? Malakas ang amoy ng kalawang. Ito, nasa mouth mo. Pero ganun na ganun yung lasa. Yung amoy. So, kapag mahina yung mind mo, madaling ma-depress. And this is one of the things. Kasi maraming side effect ang chemo eh. Maraming talagang side effect. Sobrang sakit ng ulo mo. Yung sakit ng ulo na hindi loob ng ulo ko, hindi yung buto ng ulo, yung skull mo, yung tipong gusto mong ganunin na lang sa pader para mawala yung sakit. Ganun yung pain. Pero syempre, ayaw mong bigyan ka ng another injection ng another drug. So, titisin mo. Hindi mo na lang sabihin sa doktor, no? Ano na, galit? Kasi if I tell him, he's gonna give me another drug. And every drug they give you has a different side effect. Okay, example. First time I got that killing headache, na talagang feeling ko talaga, ginaganon yung ulo ko sa pader. Alam mo, yung gano'n na sakit. Talaga sobrang sakit. Nagreklamo ako. Binigyan akong gamot. Alam nyo kung ano nangyari? Nawala nga yung headache ko. Bumabaliktad naman yung tiyan ko sa sakit. So, nagreklamo ako. Bumabaliktad yung tiyan ko sa sakit, pero hindi naman ako matae. Alam mo yung sakit-sakit, pero hindi ka ma-relieve. Okay? So, titiisin mo ngayon. Yung parang, sino dito yung mga nagtina? Alam mo yung diet tea? Na-experience nyo na yun? Come on, be realistic ako. Na-try ko na ngayon yung mga bikunis, yung mga ganon. Kangkunis, kung ano-ano nis. Diba? Yung panahon na natin na gusto magpa-sexy. Try ko kaya to. Pag nag-LBM kaya ako, ng 1 linggo, ipapayat ako. Di ba yung mga ganon? Tinry ko yun. Ganon ang feeling. Pero walang mailabas. So, complain ka ulit. So, babalik na naman ang nurse. Iba na naman ang bibigay sa'yo. Ngayon naman, parang yung tuhod mo namamanhid. Alam mo yung, ano ba to? Nawala na nga yung sakit ng tiyan, nawala yung sakit ng ulo, pero ngayon naman yung tuhod mo parang sasabog. Parang feeling mo, nandiyan pa ba yung tuhod ko? Bakit parang feeling ko wala na? Yung ganon. Every single medicine had a side effect. So I had, the only thing that relieved all of it was the barley. The only thing. Patago pa. Ayaw pa ng gusto. Huwag daw ako mag-date ng mga food supplement. Eh, yun lang ang gumana eh. Imagine, nasa chemo room ako. Ini-imagine ko to, nandun siya. Hindi niya alam, nasa ilalim ng upuan ko yung barley. Nihintay ko siya matapos, natapos na. Tago. Ganun ako. Pero, positive mindset. Lahat tayo nakakaranas ng hirap. Lahat. Mahirap man isipin na kahit ako. Okay? May mga times akong pinagdaanan sa buhay ko na ultimo spaghetti ng Jollibee, hindi ko ma-afford. Hindi ko alam kung saan ako kukuha ng perang pambayad ng next month kong renta. Okay? Pambayad ng tubig. Di ba? Di maputulan ng tubig, okay lang. Mag-igib na lang. Promise, lahat tayo naman dyan. Pero nasa mindset. Nasa mindset. I think that's one of the most, in hindsight nowadays, pag iniisip ko, kahit ako bilib ako sa sarili ko. Alam mo yung feeling na, wow, Ton, positive ka talaga, girl! Go, girl! Kasi, in my most despaired moment, nakaisip pa ako ng positive. Si God yan, hindi yan ako. Kasi kung ako yan, mamatay na ako. Ano ba yan? Mukha siyang astronaut, papatayin na ako. Land of the dead na to. Diba? Ganun talaga, promise. We all go through difficulties in life. But imagine just how blessed you are. You're blessed, you're handpicked, you're here. You are here. So use it for the good. Use it to help people. Use it. Alam mo, ako, simangotera ako eh. Ako sa simangot eh. Kasi, eto na ako eh. Ginawa ko ni Lord na maganda, pero resting bitch face. Alam niyo yon, yung hindi naman ako galit, pero pag di ako nakangiti, mukhang galit lagi. Hindi ko naman kasalanan yun. Eh, alam mo naman buong araw, magdamag, ganyan ako. Para naman akong tanga. Diba? Pero ang hirap kaya, kasi hindi ko naman ginusto na maging matapang ang mukha ko. Matapang lang talaga, boses ko malakas. Diba? Dahil sa hirap ng buhay na napagdaanan ko, because I'm a cancer survivor, I'm a strong woman. And I don't apologize for how I am. If you misinterpret me, you think malakas ang dating ko, sorry, talagang malakas. Dahil di ako gagamitin ni Lord kung hindi malakas ang dating ko. Diba? I meet people who are so timid and shy. And look, the Lord uses them also mightily. But for some reason, the Lord didn't give me that gift. Diba? Ang gift ko is to be loud, to be expressive, to be maarte. Oo, diba? Pwede naman sabihin, o diba? Pero ako hindi. O diba? But God chose me. He chose me to be the instrument. And I'm not going to fail Him. I'm not going to fail Him. Pwede naman wala na ako. 20 years ago, I could have just died. But I didn't. And I know there's a reason for that. And if it is to share barley to the world, then so be it. I don't know what it is. I still don't know. I'm 51 and I don't think I'll know till the day I die. Siguro pag nasa langit na ako, Lord, sa dinami-dami pinagawa mo sa akin, alin ba dun talaga? Di ba? Alin ba dun? Kasi dami. Baka sabihin niya lahat. Baka sabihin niya, actually, wala din sa mga ginawa mo. Who knows? But all you can do is keep trying. Share the good news. Share. Just keep sharing. Malay mo, isa sa mga isi-share mo, maging mayo, milyonarya, may Ferrari. Isa pa to, napaka-humble na bata. Grabe. Wow, eh. Siguro kaya niya ako pinayaman ni Lord nung kaedad kita. Kasi kung ganyan ako kayaman at your age, yabang ko siguro. Hindi nga. Only God knows. You know? O siguro, inubos ng asawa ko yung pera ko. You know what I mean? There's many reasons that could have gone wrong. Kaya, it's really God's will that prevails in our lives. You are so blessed to be in I Am Worldwide. I cannot tell you. You know, just to be here today, how many months hindi ako gumawa ng product knowledge seminar? Kasi nga, lahat naman tayo nagkakaroon ng ng mga ayoko sabihin depression, pero yung mga feeling na bakit pa? May mga ganun, di ba? Alam mo yung may mga moments kang ganun. Maski naman ako may moments na ganun. Imagine, 61 na ako. Yung panganay ko, aalis na. Pumunta ng Australia, si Lexi. Doon na siya magma-masters. Yung isang araw nga, namamasyal kami sa Green Hills. Sabi ko sa kanya, alam mo, next month, andito ako. Pero mag-isa na. Alam mo, nagmamuni-muni. Diba? Wala naman ako asawa. Yaan yung araw-araw na ako dito sa IAP para lang may kasama. Nag-top 1 bigla sa networking. Bakit nag-top 1 bigla sa networking? Umalis kasi yung anak eh, nag-iisa na lang eh. Wala na magawa sa buhay. Sis! Doon ako sa bahay mo titira. Diba? Family tayo dito, guys. Anything you wanna know about the product, feel free to IG me. Pero please, huwag man yung mga, alam mo na, yung mga kinuwento ko kanina, yung mga question, Alam mo yung aso yung gumagano yung tenga? Minsan ganun talaga eh. Ano, gusto niyo pa bang malaman about the other products?
Yes!
Hey! Yun na. So, tapos na tayo sa barley. 3 oras lang naman. Mag-aapat na. Okay. Kaya ko. Kaya ko hanggang 10. Kayo, kaya nyo?
Yes!
Ko, it was a joke. Okay, kodigo. Kita mo, kahit ako, supplier, namin na natin product, kaya kailangan may kodigo. Hay! Okay, ang ating barley, skim ko lang. Barley is a multi-nutrient rich superfood loaded with vitamins. All the vitamins, and minerals. Ano yung mga minerals? May mga electrolytes din siya, such as magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, minerals, zinc, iron, calcium. So, parang siyang A to Z plus more. Okay? It's also a rich provider of powerful antioxidants and essential amino acids and beneficial enzymes. Sinabi ko na naman yung enzymes sa inyo. Okay lang dito or higit na ako? Okay. Pagod na ako, 3 oras na nakatayo. Okay. And the number 1 thing about our barley is high in fiber. Very high in fiber. Kaya, one of the first things you will notice with our barley is at masarap. Okay? Hindi siya yung banyong parang kambing na hindi ganun. Okay. So, let me just go through our Garcinia because I know that in 2 days time, bukas, starting tomorrow, magwe-weigh in ng 5th Biggest Loser. Sino sa inyo ang nakakaalam kung ano ang Biggest Loser Challenge? Raise your hands. Okay, better. Sino ang hindi nakakaalam? Meron ba? Wala. So, alam niyo na pala about it. Bukas i-announce yun. Okay? Na merong fifth Biggest Loser. Dahil doon, magwe-weigh-in ng 2 days doon sa mga gustong mag-join. Ang product na pinag-uusapan pagdating sa Biggest Loser is, of course, our Garcinia Cambodia. Okay? How many of you know what is Garcinia Cambodia? Nobody? Oh, we're really going to stay here till 10 o'clock. Sige, bahala kayo. Para tayong para tayo nasa school. No, Garcinia Cambodia basically is a fat blocker. Okay? It blocks fat from your cells, from your body. Okay? It interrupts the metabolic process. It slows down the conversion of carbohydrates into fat. Kaya, nakaka-lose na weight. But the good thing about our Garcinia Cambodia is, it also produces what in your brain? Serotonin in your brain. So, nagda-diet ka na hindi ka parang demonyo. Gets nyo? Kasi ang hirap naman, no? Nagda-diet ka, tapos lahat ang buong mundo galit. Galit ka sa buong mundo. Diba? Ay, ito hindi. Nagda-diet ka, pero nakangiti. Diba? Feel good Feel good siya. So, there are certain people who are not allowed to drink our Garcinia Cambodia. Who are the people that are not allowed to drink the Garcinia Cambodia? People who are undergoing, specifically, alam niyo, di ba? People with goiter. People who have goiter problems. If you drink Garcinia Cambodia, it will do the opposite. You will gain weight. Okay? That's why I make it a point. Sige, tatayo na lang ako. I make it a point to tell everybody right before our challenge that if you have a goiter problem, kasi most people with a goiter problem are already on medication that made them gain weight. So, ang tendency is, iniisip nila, since tumaba ako dahil sa gamot ko, mag-Garcinia Cambodia ako para pumayat. It doesn't work on people who have a goiter problem. You will gain more weight. And then, babalikan mo ako, sasabihin mo, hindi mo lang pumayat, tumaba ako lalo. Okay? So, please don't take it if you have a medical condition. A serious medical condition. Now, if you don't have a medical condition, by all means, join the challenge. But, like I said, when you are dieting, okay, your body, what happens to your body? It goes into hibernation mode. Okay? So, yung metabolic rate mo slows down, which means it takes longer to lose weight, correct? You will lose the weight while you're on Garcinia Cambodia, but the minute you stop, you will most likely gain it back. So, how do you prevent that from happening? You take your barley with your Garcinia Cambodia. Okay? So, if you're going to market our products, market them correctly. Okay? Baka mamaya, pumayat ako 18 pounds, grabe, ang pipiyat ko na. Tapos 2 months after, lumba-lumba na naman siya. Kasi hindi pala siya nag-take no barley with the Garcinia. You really lose weight with the Garcinia, given yon. Pero, that is not necessarily healthy losing weight. So, if you want to lose weight healthily on Garcinia, take it alongside our barley. Because that whatever, pag nagda-diet ka, obviously, okay, iinom ka ng Garcinia mo, mawawalan ka ng ganang kumain. Nawawalan ka ng ganang kumain, obviously your body doesn't take as much nutrients as you should be taking. Correct? So, what happens when your body does not take as much nutrients? Tendency of getting sick goes higher. Correct? And also, you will lose weight, you will lose energy, your immunity goes down. So, how do you prevent that? You take barley because the barley is filled with the nutrients that your body needs. So, even if you go And don't eat all the food that you're supposed to normally eat, covered ka na ng barley mo. Gotcha? Yes! So, pag nag-weigh in, bibili ng Garcia at saka ng barley. Oh, great. Okay, cool. So, now, acai berry. Quick na lang ha. Sino sa inyo ang nag-attend nung launch nung nandun si Liza? Okay, so marami. Sino ang hindi naka-attend? So, half and half. During the presentation, I was supposed to show what is in our acai berry. But, for some reason, the projector failed. Okay, and I was trying, nakakahiya sobra. Anyway, we shall do it tonight. Alright? And you guys will now see how amazing our acai berry really is.
Wow.
Bukod sa napakasarap niya, punong-puno siya ng health benefits. Okay, ako kasi, I am a total advocate for our barley. Okay? For me kasi, barley does everything. From head to toe. And so, I make products that are other amazing products for our company because I like to give you options. Okay? It's really, kasi pag nagbebenta ka, pag isa lang ang binibenta mo, ang hirap makabenta. So basically, we create other amazing products for you to market and leave it up to the client to decide what they want. Correct? But, tell them, please, always tell them, all our products are amazing, but our most amazing product is barley. So, do not sacrifice your barley for other products. Buy our coffee, by all means, but make sure you buy our barley. Okay? So, let me tell you a little bit about our acai berry product. Okay? Roll, please. Ay, video muna. Sige.
I am amazing with acai berry extract with collagen and bacopa maniere. Be intelligently beautiful.
Yay! Lights, please. Okay. Ayan, lights, please. Ayan. Pwede ko siyang anak, ano? Be intelligently beautiful. Oh, ha? Sige na nga, kapatid. Ayun ang anak. You know, she's half Brit, ha? She's half British like me. Kaya siya maganda. Oh, ha? Oo, ha? She's actually the most beautiful girl in the Philippines. Supposed to be. And we have her as our endorser. Amazing? Thank you, I am. Diba? Okay, okay, our acai berry extract, ang nakasulat sa box is with collagen and bacopa maniere. Because FDA rules only allows you to put a certain amount of claims in the front of any box. Okay, so, but the content of our acai berry is actually, okay, first page please. What exactly is in our product? Bacopa maniere, acai berry extract, marine collagen, gotocola, ginseng, omega-3 turmeric, and of course, our organic barley. So, it is really not just collagen. Okay? It's not just acai berry. This is what's inside our product. Okay, next please. Bacopa maniere. Who knows what is bacopa maniere? Okay. Tatawag ako ng isa-isa ha, para kayo magbasa ha. You first, Madam Kang. Yung Bacopa, yan.
Bacopa Manieri, also known as water salt extract, which comes from a creeping marsh plant used in Ayurveda for neurological rejuvenation and is known for enhancing one's memory as well as possessing a calming effect to ease the stresses of daily life. Bacopa Manieri is also traditionally used to fight depression, as well as improve learning and values.
Okay, ako na. Thank you! Wala kang prize. So, okay, dito. Bacopa Manieri is also traditionally used to fight depression as well as improves learning and various pharmacological disorders. So, nakakatanggal siya ng depression. Okay. It is traditionally given to boost brain power. It has the ability to interact with the dopamine and serotonergic systems of the brain. But its main mechanism concerns promoting neuron communication. So it makes you smarter, basically. Diba? It does this by enhancing the rate in which the nervous system can communicate, by increasing the growth of nerve endings, also known as dendrites. It is also an antioxidant. Did you learn something? Yes. What is Bacopa Manieri? Hala. Oh. Okay, it is a okay, it boosts your brain power. Okay, next please. Acai berry extract comes from the acai berry fruit, which comes from the acai palm, native to Central and South America. Known for its extremely high antioxidant content, acai berry has many potential health benefits. It's loaded with powerful plant compounds that act as antioxidants, which benefit your brain, heart, and overall health. Ano ba ang antioxidant? Check for you, ma'am! Okay, it fights free radicals. What are free radicals? Example, pollution. Diba? Lakas ng pollution sa Pilipinas. So, yan ang that is a free radical, basically. And what it does, it ruins the cells in your system. So, antioxidants protect your cells. Okay? Next, please. Wala na. Marine collagen. Okay, there are two kinds of marine collagen. There is bovine and there is marine. Okay, collagen. Two types. Ang bovine comes from cowhide. What is cowhide? What is a hide? Ano? Nagtatago yung cow? Cowhide is the skin of the cow. Okay? Balat ng cow. Okay, and marine collagen naman from the skin of the fish. Okay? So, we use marine. Okay? Why do we use marine? I chose marine specifically because we have a lot of Muslim members. Okay? And Muslim members cannot use bovine. Alright? So, it is Muslim friendly, our products. Okay? It's also halal, di ba? Okay, so, it's a fibrous protein extract from scale of skin of saltwater fish. Preliminary animal and clinically tested studies have found that this type of collagen possesses medical properties that help skin look and stay youthful. The main role of marine collagen is to help tissue stretch without tearing. Okay, think of it as a glue that holds your body together. It is the reason why your skin moves the way it moves and moves back after you touch it. So, pag ganyan, no? Di ba, nagpa-bounce back? That is collagen, okay? Some of the benefits of taking marine collagen daily is having beautiful radiant skin and healthy hair and nails. It also helps fight inflammation and eases joint pains. It is the most expensive and the best type of collagen available in the market today. So, kaya mahal ang ating acai berry. Marami nagtatanong sa akin, ang mahal naman ng acai berry nyo. Hello! Gusto mo ng mura? Oh, sige, bili ka ng mura. Huwag ka dito sa IAM. Okay, next. Goto cola. What is goto cola? Pegged as the herb of longevity. Goto cola is a staple in traditional Chinese, Indonesian, and Ayurvedic medicine. Ano yung Ayurvedic? Indian. Okay? Alam niyo yung mga yoga-yoga? Yan yun, Ayurvedic medicine. Practitioners claim the medicinal plant has a power to boost brain power, heal skin tissue, and promote liver and kidney health. Nakikita nyo may underlying similarity lahat ng mga nilagay ko dito sa product. It is either for your skin or for your brain. Okay? And we chose several herbs. Hindi herbs. How do you say it? Herbs. That's right. You say herbs. Very British. The British say herbs, not herbs. Diba? Okay. So, it has the potential to treat Alzheimer's disease and has the effect of protecting brain cells from toxicity. Hey, look, it reduces depression and aids in easing insomnia. Okay? Anti-inflammatory properties may be useful to treat arthritis. Okay? In wounds, it helps prevent scarring. So, hindi ka magkaka-ekla. For people who travel often, it's been found that goto cola can reduce problems with fluid retention. Kasi pag you're travel, diba, nagmamaga yung ankles? Okay, ankle swelling and circulation tied to taking flights that last longer than 3 hours. Nice? Okay, next. Ginseng. All the men know what ginseng does. Hello? Pampa-invigorate daw ang lalaki sa ginseng. Diba? Oh. Both American ginseng and Asian ginseng are believed to boost energy. Energy daw. Lower blood sugar and cholesterol levels, reduce stress, promote relaxation, treat diabetes, and manage sexual dysfunction in men. Ginseng may help stimulate physical and mental activity in people who feel weak and tired. One study revealed that ginseng showed good results in helping cancer patients with fatigue. Yes, as we well know, fatigue is one of the side effects of chemotherapy. Ginseng may improve thinking processes and cognition, behavior, and quality of life. It can even prevent you from catching the flu. There are some researchers that link ginseng in the treatment and prevention of influenza and respiratory viruses successfully. It has also been shown that ginseng may help lower blood sugar and help treat diabetes. Wow, we have such awesome products here. Hello! Palakpak naman dyan. Hey, next! Omega-3. Alam naman natin what is omega-3, di ba? It's in avocados. This one is from fish. Oily fish, nuts, and leafy green vegetables are high in fatty acids and protein, both crucial nutrients needed to help repair dry fat skin cells. It not only plays a vital role in the health of the membrane of every cell in our body, it also helps protect us from a number of key health threats. Omega-3 heals the skin from the inside out, repairing damaged cell membranes, helps to make the skin more resilient. Omega-3 has anti-inflammatory properties that reduce redness and swelling, limiting irritation, having a positive aspect for clearer skin. Fish oil is rich in polyunsaturated fats, helping restore the skin and eradicating dryness. Next, please. Oh, alam niyo na yung turmeric, di ba? Usong-uso yan. Meron din turmeric ang ating product. Okay? Recently, science has started to back up what Indians have known for a long time. Turmeric really does contain compounds with medical properties, medicinal properties. These compounds are called curcuminoids. Sabihin nyo. Ano? Curcuminoids. Okay? Okay. The most important of which is curcumin. Curcumin. Hindi yan curcumin, ha? Curcumin. Curcumin is the main active ingredient in turmeric. It has powerful anti-inflammatory effect and is very strong. Oxidative damage in our cells is believed to be one of the main reasons for aging and many other diseases. Turmeric protects our cells from oxidizing, being a very strong antioxidant, so drastically delays the aging process and protects us from disease. Curcumin boosts levels of the brain hormones B, D, and F, which increases the growth of new neurons and fights various degenerative processes in your brain, such as Alzheimer's and or depression. Again, diba? So pretty much all of these have the same properties and same effect on the body. Okay? Next, please. And of course, last but not least, our very own 100% pure organic NASA certified GMO gluten-free young barley powder. Barley powder was first cultivated as early as 7000 BC and is high in various essential vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and amino acids. It is highly digestible, which allows the body to absorb and use its nutrients quickly. These properties give barley powder its healing effects and health benefits and can be taken from birth to old age. It's been called many things and claimed for many diseases, but in a nutshell, it is a superfood. Physicians and pharmacists Yoshihide Hagiwara has spent over 10 years researching barley grass benefits and has found that among many other health advantages, it can repair our DNA. Due to daily stress, medical drugs, food additives, low immunity, and even radiation, our DNA changes and can get damaged badly, which is what causes all sorts of sickness, including cancer, sterility, genetic abnormalities, and premature aging. This DNA damage can affect everyone, and barley can reverse and prevent it. Amen! So, in a nutshell, our acai berry is expensive because it has all of these in it. Okay? And quite honestly, it is an incredible product. It's really an amazing product. Next to, of course, for me, next to our barley, eto na. Eto na. Yung pinaka. Kita mo naman. Tinambakan na natin. Diba? And, you know, I think that people kasi tend to focus more on losing weight and sexiness. But what you don't understand is if your body is functioning well, if your body is functioning the way it should, then your weight will not stay on. It will fall off. Okay? Literally, kahit wala kang ginagawa, mag-shed yung weight mo. Okay? So, I think that we are really blessed to have a company that cares so much about giving us amazing products because there's a lot of networking companies in the Philippines and most of them are all about making money. Nobody said making money is bad, but a lot of them don't even care about their products. And I Am Worldwide really cares. They come up with really awesome products for you guys. It's not cheap to come up with these products, and yet they give it to you at such amazing prices. Imagine ako nga nagulat, yung 1,000 pesos na barley na bebenta nila sa distributor na 500. Sa isip ko nga nung umpisa, paano sila makikita? That's how I felt, really. Myself. Okay? But like I said, I'm not a networker, and AM is incredible. He really knows his stuff. He's been in network in this industry for so long. He's seen so many failed companies, and he knows how to prevent failure. So you guys are in good hands talaga here. You're hands. So, and you know, I think you don't let somebody fail. Diba? You will, that's the one thing. And as far as I'm concerned, guys, when it comes to the products, I can assure you we have good products. Our papers are always all in order. Yun yung side ko sa IAM. Ako ang bahala sa mga papeles. So, I always make sure that we're all FDA approved, we're halal approved. We give you only the best quality of everything. So, exactly, we started at 6 o'clock. We are exactly 3 hours into our talk! Woo! Siguro, next year na ulit ako mag-talk joke. Bukas ulit? Di ba kayo gutom? Gutom na ako, no? Barley muna, no? But guys, what you see is what you get with me, okay? You know, artista ako sa show, sa pag binabayaran, okay? Pero pag di ako binabayaran, hindi ako artista. So, kung ano yung nakikita nyo, ito na ako. Ako po si Tita Ton, Mami Ton, Ate Ton. Kahit anong gusto nyo itawag sa akin, that's me to you guys. As long as you're a member of I Am, you're my family. If you're not yet a member, then we're not yet family. I'm sorry, but I have a lot of beautiful family members, and I don't mix with people who are not my family, no. Excuse me, no. Bakit family ba kita? Nakikiate ka dyan. Diba? No, but really, please, if you're not yet a member, sign up, because this is the best thing you can do for yourself. Only for your health, for you and your loved ones. God bless you all, and I will see. Wait. Where's my phone? Mom says selfie tayo. Selfie time. Ba't kayo nakatawa? Ayan, o, see? Pag hindi ka nakikita dito, pangit ka.
Ano naman eh.
Pag bilang ko ng 3, I am worldwide. You are God's blessing talaga to us. 1, 2, 3! Paano pa kayo pala ng video? Ayan, okay. Ready, set, go! Thank you to me! Love you all. Ayan na, nako, eto na. Ganito. Tatayo ako sa may pintuan. Okay? Eto rules ha, ito lang ang rules ko. Kada picture, isang click lang. Ito ang ugali natin sa Pinas eh. Isa pa? Pwede isa pa? Hello, 3 na yan. Hindi magbabago yung mukha ko. Okay, so doon ako sa may pinto. Habang lumalabas, picture. Okay? Yung gustong magpa-picture. Kung ayaw, huwag. Picture, ito pa. Kung hindi ka member, huwag ka magpa-picture, ha? Ang kapal ng mukha mo lang makipicture sa akin. Hindi kita kapamilya. Okay? Okay, I'll see you at the door. Tignan mo, meron talaga eh. Meron talaga, te! Love you guys! May natutunan ba? God bless you all! Makita-kita tayo ulit sa susunod na product knowledge seminar. Every month ko gagawin to. Every month. Ito talaga nauna eh, no?
Patayin ko na to ah.